Yeah, so this was one of the games that was chosen for Random Game Day, which is a irregular event that we do on the Discord, where if you want to submit for the next Random Game Day, there should be a thread on the Discord called Random Game Day Submissions. And you just share a game. If it is a game that costs money, I'll need someone to be okay to give me the game if I don't own it. Just because, you know, I can't really buy games willy-nilly for stuff like this. But today's game was already chosen, which is King of the Castle. And thank you again for gifting it for me, Phoenix. Because Phoenix is the one that covered me for this one. I originally was just going to buy this and then do a refund, because it was $10. But since Phoenix got it for me, we can play a bit longer than I was initially planning, so that's good. Hello, how are you? How's my favorite bunny boy? I'm doing pretty good. Hi there, Iron and Napoleon. Yeah, so I heard that this game is kind of like Cult of the Lamb, but like Kingdom-y. I don't really know anything about the game. We might need to take a couple of minutes for me to figure out how to set it up. I did see there was an extension, which you guys probably saw at the start of the stream. So hopefully that's all I needed to get set up, and we'll just see how it goes. But let me just change my category here and send out the blue sky post and notify on Twitch that we're switching over. One moment. Beep, 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 okay. Okay, let's go. Oh, I still have Coffee Talk open. Let me close that. Let's open up the game. Switch over here. Oh wait, whoops. I'm still in studio mode. You guys didn't even see anything. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh, not responding. Elio, when is your next viewing of Pain from Milgram? Right today. We're gonna watch Pain right after this. Okay, is it capturing the audio? I think it is. Chat, can you hear the game all right? Is it audible? Okay, so this is my first time doing this game, so I don't know how to open up a room, so I guess we'll find out. Is it in customization? Oh, I see. Ooh, that one looked cool. Let's go with that one. I think chat can also customize theirs. I don't know how you do this. I guess we'll figure it out. Let's go with that. If you guys in chat want to be in the game, make sure to give the extension permission. Yeah, there should be a little square on the screen that should show, like, King of the Castle. So be sure to click on that. I still don't know how to set up a game. I'm just kind of going through customizing my character right now because this is my first time I've launched this game. Let's have white hair. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll wear that hat. Or, let's do that. A little tiara. I like that face. Only one person needs to own the game, but yeah, to customize stuff you need the game. Yeah. Oh, you need to own the game to customize your nobles, so I can't be bothered to buy it. Okay, so I guess you guys get randomly generated ones? Kinda looks like Miles Edgeworth's outfit with a sick coat. Let's see, what outfit do I want? Very Edgar Allan Poe. I think I'm gonna go with the Miles Edgeworth fit. It's a game kind of meant for larger crowds. It's kind of messed up because the extension is telling me, yeah, the game is like $5, but on the Steam page it's $10, and I don't appreciate being like, oh no, they increased the price. But everyone is put on 3 teams, but each team has a leader, I think, and those might be customizable. Okay, I guess we'll see if this is doable. I'll just stick like that. Okay. Oh, I can change my shield too. I'll go with that. Can I put a star for it, or like a rabbit or anything? That looks like a rabbit. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'll go with that. Okay. I guess that's my... Do I need... It didn't save it. Oh. It's only for count... Okay. It did save it. Okay, good. I hope Elio picks the play on Twitch option. Yeah, let me see if I have that enabled. Looks like an Esquilax to me. Do I just do it here? Wait, that's not the design I wanted. Everyone else is the other guys. Like, you should be customizing this person. Oh! Okay. So I have to be this one. Let's see. Damn. I liked that guy's outfits a lot more than this one. Guess I'll go with this. Gonna quickly do this. Which one looks most like a Burger King crown? Take your time. Yeah, I didn't know anything about this game. Did I choose the wrong hair? No, that is the right hair. I think that one looks most like a Burger King crown. Okay, we'll go with this one. Okay, it remembers. Clearly, you don't own an air fryer. Okay. Elio Lapi. Dynasty name. What should we name our dynasty? I feel like I am the closest person here to a scheming vizier. Is it vizier? Visor? Vizier? So you better watch the fuck out. It's your dynasty. Elio of the Lappy dynasty. We want to ruin it. You name it. This isn't a democracy, Elliot. That's true. I am the monarch. You wouldn't want to attack my maid-loving dynasty, right? That wouldn't be very cool of you. Vizier, according to media I consume, but IDK. Okay, well, we'll go with this. Sir, I'm not sure if you know what a dynasty is. Here, I'll do like do like a different name. Emperor Eliolapi's maid-loving dynasty shares a string of words. Hi, JB. Let me see. What's a maid name that I could use? I always presumed it was pronounced visor on account of the person being the ruler's advisor. Maido. We'll go with Maido. Yeah, Maido. Maido Dynasty. If you don't know what it's referencing, you would think it's just a normal ass name. We're in the vet's office waiting room and they just called for Agamemnon. We all looked at the Great Dane, but it turns out Agamemnon is an orange kitten in a backpack that makes him look like an astronaut cheese puff. Okay, let's begin. Okay, play on Twitch. Stream on Twitch and your viewers can join your game simply by typing into chat. Okay. We'll go like that then. So you're using almighty damage every time someone mentions your dynasty. Okay, our Twitch extension shows players their region wealth scheme and more. Install it by going to... I believe I already installed it. Choose 3 regions. I want counts the east. I'll go with grandees of the south. Chat, you can choose the rest. I do barons of the march, chiefs of the north, or patricians of the coast. Choose your ops. Let's see. The barons are brash rural lords famous for their belligerence and fondness for hunting. Huzzah! The chiefs are honorable warriors renowned for their pagan religion and prowess in combat. Choose your ops. Eliolapi. I mean, we need to have a merchant class, as they are pure evil. Okay, yeah, we'll go with the patricians then. Your nobles may now join via Twitch chat with join, followed by pronoun, e.g. !join she. Players can join mid-game, and their wealth and region are saved in continued games. Okay. So we got an Entwai on the counts the east. Oh, and it even shows your little character. Got Jackie as a count of the east. Got Yuvuk as... Yuvuk? Why did I say it like that? Yuvik for the Grandes of the south. Got Barn. And for the patricians of the coast, we've got Sundorf. Alright. Can people continue to join outside of this screen? Yuvuk is my noble name now. I don't actually know. Okay. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to join. Yeah, it's okay. It said people can join mid-game. Alrighty. Okay, we got King of the Castle Primer. Acquire an heir, then complete your ambition to win. Your first reign will likely end in disaster. Heavy is the head that weighs. This is just long live the queen! Keep an eye on the region schemes. If they pass all their stages, they'll win the game. Be careful of the region's defiance stat. If it gets too high, the region's weight may rebel against you. Oh god. We got nobles. Okay, so that's how I can win. And then for you guys, I assume. Pass all 3 stages of your scheme. Each stage requires you to get stats to certain levels, which are affected in votes. How you vote is up to you, for your region scheme to stop other schemes, or for the good of the kingdom. Okay, so you can help or hinder me. And we got Rebellion. If your defiance stat is high enough, you can rebel. This pauses your scheme and is risky, especially if you have low military, I see. Heavy is the chest that wears the tits. So true, King of the Castle devs. I know like one thing about this game, but I imagine everyone else is operating at a similar disadvantage. We have to fuck you over, but also fuck everyone else over? I see. Why would we help you, Monarch? Wait a minute, this is just an everyday stream. We can unironically go Viva la Revolution now. Now it is your time, chat. Rise up! Each season you'll get 3 events to play. Click on one to get started. Okay, so we got authority, treasury, stability, trade, farming, military, faith, and defiance. Okay. Council introduction. This is your monarch, the streamer's character. They'll appear in most stories, but not all. These are the kingdom stats. If any of them are 0 at the start of a season, the game will end. Oh. I see. Stats determine which events are generated. If defiance is higher than both authority and stability, a region can trigger a rebellion. This will pause their scheme and is risky if military is low. You can scroll through the full list of nobles and their wealth here. Okay. Where's the noble list? Let me see. So everyone's got 1,000 right now. Our military's dog shit, Linux. We are not rebelling. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. I place my Chancellor in defense mode and end my turn. Now that you're king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom, the desolate east, the wealthy coast, and of course, the scorching south. Let's talk to the Counts of the East. Okay, we got Count N Twy. An honor to finally meet your acquaintance, Your Majesty. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. I just want to mow hay. Oh, you and Uvek have good stats? Uh-oh. Okay, let's introduce ourselves to the patricians of the coast. A pleasure. Oh, this is Dwarf. Uh-oh. A pleasure, Your August Majesty. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. I think you're lying. I think you're lying. You're wearing a mask because you don't want me to see your true face. Show me your true self. And then we've got a Grande Barnhouse. May the ninth god bless your reign, Your Highness. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith. Not military, though. We're kind of hooped there. And with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Yeah, don't interact with chat, buddy. This is what they're like. Okay, we got coronation. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. This is just long live the Queen! Should I be giving the orders now? Of course, Your Majesty. But to delay any longer would make the nobles restless. When nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. My nobles would take any opportunity to get a knife at my back. They don't even need to be restless. We don't want that, I suppose. They wouldn't dare. No, they would. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. The council will decide your fate. Avoid the throne at all costs. Father, I am your firstborn and you're the king. What the fuck do you expect me to do? What? But it's my coronation. I'm gonna be a bratty little prince. It's my birthday. This isn't an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run past a council vote. Even this. This really is like Long Live the Queen. Shall we call the nobles in? They wouldn't stab you in the back, clearly. They would try to stab you in broad daylight, for that's how chat greets you. True! Now let's call in the nobles. Certain choices will change stats. Some choices that do so will indicate the change here. Not all choices that change stats have these indicators, and they do not show the region affected. These are the upcoming choices your nobles will vote on. Each of these may change stats in some way. The monarch can change how a vote is run with a law. You may use one law per vote. Try using your veto on one option you dislike. Okay. When the vote opens, nobles vote using the command !vote followed by the choice letter, i.e. vote A. The monarch may close the vote anytime after all nobles have voted, or the timer hits 0. I'm gonna be a bratty little prince. Ah yes, fork found in kitchen. Hey! Sir, let me teach you about democracy. Alright, let's see. So we got host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. That costs too much. We can't be spending too much. That, like, takes up a third of my treasury. Same with invite foreign dignitaries and show off our wealth. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Throw the king into the river? Nobles must put on a vast banquet for the king. I think we're gonna play it safe and do this. Oh wait, you guys get to vote. I don't get to choose. Vote C. We? Who's we? That's your treasury. You get to influence this slightly. Okay. The monarch marks their preferred voting option and gets 1 extra vote. The monarch can take a voting option off the table. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna take off C. And let's start the vote. Alright, chat. Get voting. I have the high ground. Elio Key. I see Twy is trying to make me go bankrupt. If you want to do what I want, vote D. Vote D. But I know you guys won't do it. You guys won't do what I want. Even though it's my birthday. Oh, Jackie! Yay! Hey, fucker, you didn't use that one. Uh-oh. You guys are gonna make me... Oh, wait, I gain wealth. Okay. So that's not that bad. That's not that bad. Okay. Oh, you gain wealth? And I lose my wealth? Damn. Being the king's tough. I need to raise your guys' taxes. 3 nobles voted for invite foreign dignitaries and show off our wealth. Gonna make me go bankrupt! This shows which stat has been changed and how much by. Oh, hi, Rose! Hello, welcome! Would you like to join my grand association of nobles? Hopefully you get to join the sun one. Oh, LMAO, so that's how it works. I was sorely tempted to vote A, to be honest, because I enjoy jugglers. Dignitaries arrive from all corners of Celeste staff, and it's only appropriate to show off. A trained eagle drops a ruby-encrusted crown atop your head as you stand on a golden podium. Let me just make sure that... Okay, Rosemary did get... Yay! You got to join the Sun one, I believe. I believe that's the Sun Association. Nice. I think it joins in order, so I think whoever joins next will join the... Like, what is it called? The merchant one. Okay, treasury is now 1,200. The odd crowd includes such influential figures as the Duke of Sal, the Princess of Tavolin, and even a pearl bearer from Apesh. Lucrative trade deals are struck at the evening's feast. Oh, trade is opulent, trade is dynamic, trade is wealthy. Some patricians' wealth has increased. Okay, so your guys' wealth increased. Only the Grand Pensionary of Kurth is not in attendance. The Republic, after all, is fundamentally opposed to the very concept of monarchy. Off with their heads! Long live the king! Alright, let's go. Path to victory. Yeah, our wealth increased. You don't know how that feels, do you, Sai? You shut that fuck up. Oh, the monarch must acquire an heir and complete their ambition to win the game. A spouse is useful, but not necessary. I gotta get fucking. Oh, hi there, Kamigala. Welcome. Oh, by the way, can a mod change my title to include join for anyone coming in? So so that they know that that's how to join in the game. Complete your ambition before a scheme or rebellion usurps you, or before you lose all authority, treasury, stability. I'm gonna lose. Spouse is useful, but not necessary. Yeah, we can do in vitro fertilization. The method to join the game is visible on screen at all times already. Oh, okay. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet claimant in your place. How can I stop them? Just lay an egg. I do not want an illiterate on my team. To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. Nobunaga's ambition. My question is this: when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Let's see. Conqueror, peacekeeper, greatest king who ever lived, father of the nation, architect of the golden age, or as a saint. Secure a hair. Motherfuckers when I erase all of it off the top of their head. My liege, I'm afraid I not only see a sizable hole in your riches vault, I also fail to perceive any maidens anywhere. Shut the hell up. Sir, you must lay an egg on me. Also, oh, Rose is sparkling. Is that because you own the game? Okay, let's see. What one do I want to be? I'll be an architect of a new golden age. I'm gonna be so good at trading, I'm gonna get so much money back. A lofty goal indeed. I suggest over the next few years, you focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Now that you've played all events, advance the game by clicking End Season. Okay. Each region will now vote for one of 3 randomly selected schemes. Schemes are made up of 3 stages with specific stat requirements. Passing all 3 scheme stages places the region's claimant on the throne, winning the game. Oh, so you get to choose who amongst you get to be the leader of your group? Nicholas, of the Enentwai dynasty, charismatic Eastern prodigy, leans delicately on a podium, sighing. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false King Eliolapi rules the crown. Hey, fuck you! Fuck you, Twi! Green didn't even get their 3rd one. I thought it was going in order, but I guess not. I guess it's random. Phoenix and Dwarf against the world. What scheme should the counts pursue to overthrow the new king and place their preferred claimant Nicholas on the throne? Sorcery, subterfuge, doppelganger. So you can get raise authority, lower stability, or lower defiance. So this is a vote for the counts. That is Twi, Jackie, Flippy, and Kamigala. Oh! Close the noble list so they can see the stats they're actually good at. Oh! Shoot, I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Okay, doppelganger. Lower own defiance. The counts plan to swap the real king for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the spy master. You guys know what this is like? Hey chat. Hey chat. Do you know what this is like? This is just like .hack. The doppelgangers of .hack GU. I'm proud of you. That's the only correct choice. I'm very proud of you. You chose the reference. To advance their scheme, the counts must keep defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons. Okay. Are they rigging the votes by not letting the council see their stats? I didn't know! Okay, so Grandes. Let me just, let me quickly bring up the noble list. So we got Barn, Uvik, Rosemary, be on alert. It's time for you to vote, I think. Zebier of the Rosemary Darling VTuber lineage, well-known southern prodigy, stands bathed in sunshine, ranting in a fury. No wonder they are part of the Rosemary Darling VTuber lineage. They're bathed in the sunshine. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandes of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. My son. Okay, what schemes should the Grandes pursue to overthrow the new king and place their preferred claimant Zabier on the throne? Witch hunt, fervor, excommunication. So we got highest faith, rezone farming, or lower stability. Praise the sun and my son. Oh, don't forget to vote! Bathed in sunshine. Close enough. Welcome back, Soltaire of Astoria. Okay, looks like we got 3 votes for A. High faith. Alright. There's all sorts of heresy in the capital, and the Grandes intend to expose it. First, they must ensure that South is beyond reproach. Witch hunt, baby! So witches are real? To advance their scheme, the Grandes must be the region with the highest faith in 3 seasons. Okay, yeah, looks like you guys are doing pretty good. Okay, next up, we got the patricians. So, Dwarf and Leonix, get ready to vote. Octavius, of the Leonix 9702 family, infamous coastal entrepreneur, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly. It's a good song. Witches are real. Doesn't mean magic is real. Ha! Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Eliolapi. Hey, fuck you! Something must be done. Yeah, fuck you, Leonix! Yeah, me. Well known for my money. What schemes should the patricians pursue to overthrow the new king and place their preferred claimant Octavius on the throne? Intimidation, raise stability, uprising, raise treasury, corruption, lower authority. Well, I have a feeling you guys are gonna choose uprising. That sounds like something y'all would do. More money? It's our best stat. No, that's your treasury. Okay. Uprising, as I predicted. Magic has no place in the maid-loving dynasty. Only maids. Okay, 2 nobles voted for uprising. The patricians plan to incite a peasant uprising to overthrow the king, before swooping in to steal the throne for themselves. You need trade. We are traders. We need you to have money. And that is my goal. My goal is to be a trader. To advance their scheme, the patricians must raise the treasury to 2,000 or more in 2 seasons. Here you can review the region's schemes and their claimants. When you have an heir, they will appear on the right of this page. If your reign ends abruptly, the nobles will vote for the next monarch. This vote is between the 2 regions with the highest combined stats and your heir, if you have one. You want to be a trader, we want to be traders. We're not so different, you and I. Something something, insert the lyrics to Hellfire here. Okay. We got Nicholas, a questionable claimant. These upstarts are saying they have a right to your throne. No doubt the nobles are already scheming to crown their region's preferred claimant. Okay, do I do anything for this part? I think I just continue, right? You can adopt a new law that alters how voting is run. You'll be able to adopt more once a year at the end of winter. What's funny is our initial vote for the coronation kind of shot you in the foot with this goal, but I believe you can claw your way back. Easily fixable. What? Us scheming? No. Insert the scheming Vizier cat into chat, please. We would never. You would. You would 100%. Okay, we can adopt a new law that alters how voting is run. You'll be able to adopt more once a year at the end of winter. You can only adopt one new law at a time and have a maximum of 3 laws to use. Let's see. Nobles must vote for their least favorite option, and the option with the least votes will pass. Monarch's iron choice. The monarch can mark their preferred voting option. If chosen, they gain +1 authority. How nobles choose to vote is hidden from the monarch's view. I think this one's for the best. Let's do that. I'm not gonna lie, I literally only picked the choice I picked because I'm like, haha, closest thing to self says lol. Doppelganger. Alright, let's see. We got the Honor Guard. Now that you're a king, you need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? Hey, that's the dude from Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Dedue? Why is Dedue here? Am I Dimitri? Very based for that, Jackie. I'd like to see you try. Is your imagination? Does your marshal stifle a wry chuckle? In any case, she quickly hides it. Congratulations on your transition, Dedue. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, Your Majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. What about the Palace Watch? Hoorah! Don't make me laugh, Your Majesty. These 10 soldiers can keep out the riffraff. Do you expect them to stand up to a warlock, or child of the Viper, or me, for that matter? Aww. Honor Guard? What's that? Ever since King Errol the Great, royalty have enjoyed the protection of an elite honor guard, selected from one of the regions of the kingdom. So I gotta choose from one of your guys' options? They will accompany you at all times, test your food for poison, sleep outside your bedroom, make sure you like their faces. Your Majesty, because you'll be seeing them a lot. Maybe? I don't actually know. This is a political decision. I like how the council can potentially just vote to not give the monarch protection. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards. The counts with Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose. Ooh. That sounds nice. The patricians will champion gladiators from the arena. And the Grandes offer the fiercest battle nuns from the Sisterhood of Steel. Ooh, that sounds good too. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. The drowned what? Rip Rose. I can't believe they did that to you. Yo, fuck the counts. They're coming after your ass. Tell me about the Eastern Knights. The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. Are you sure about that? They drowned Rose. They'll understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought an actual battle. Why would the monarch do this? The Grandes. I heard one of those are called Ariana. I'm so sorry you had to find out this way. Fuck the counts, they drowned me! It is inevitable. No! Tell me about the coastal gladiators. A gang of low-born crooks who've turned themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Doesn't sound very trustworthy, especially if they're coming from Leonix and Dwarf's section. Their skill in battle is undeniable, but can you trust them? I don't think so. Let's talk about the Southern Battle Nuns. Terrifying warriors, and they've sworn a vow of silence, so at least they won't spill state secrets. Okay, so they'll have to sit and listen to me talk about my hyperfixations? But their faith and loyalty is to the church above all, even your safety. What foreign mercenaries do you suggest? Hey, we sell a shredder, and it will shred. We didn't say who or what. Okay, but our military is the highest stat, okay? Just throwing that in, my liege. Very interesting. Oh, shoot. I will be right back. Sorry, my uncle's alarm went off. Okay, sorry about that. It's okay, we can scheme better now. A band of fearsome fighters from the Tatterlands called the Battle-Bidden Brethren, the BBB. They will, your grace. What? There's no scheming here, cops? They specialize in bodyguard work, but they're costly, and hiring foreigners will betray a lack of confidence in our kingdom's fighters. Okay, I have made my decision. I await your verdict with bated breath, your majesty. We are going with the Eastern Knights. We'll go with that. I'll make the arrangements at once. Okay, Defiance is aloof. Defiance is now loyal. Literally, objectively incorrect. Okay. Purple needs to have their Defiance high, so I would prefer you make them mad. Damn, Elio. You and us need to work together for the schemes you picked. They drowned me! Listen, Jackie said I could trust them. I trust Jackie. Okay? I don't trust any of you guys. Why would they drown you? Yeah, we'll go with this. We'll go with this. Knights arrive a few weeks later. They're all extremely pale and extremely polite. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow, before reading out a poem she's written on the occasion. That was a very sexy poem. Do you want to raise my air with me? Rose, I will avenge you, probably, maybe, if I remember. You've literally aligned our interests perfectly, but okay. I don't know if I can trust you. Your Highness, a monster is— oh, it's Countess Kamigala. A monster has been stalking my farms at night, smashing down the doors of cottages and feasting on the peasants inside. How many victims? Dozens, Your Majesty. And only a few have survived the attacks. Was it sexy, though? Berkworm, we'll need all your help. This is a Project Moon fan we're up against. The survivors tell a garbled story about gleaming fangs amid a mountain of blood-soaked fur. Yo, vampires and werewolves? Some choices have uncertain outcomes called challenges. These can either be random or based on a stat. The percentage show the chance of success. Let's see. Send the Count's army to deal with the abomination. Offer a substantial bounty on the monster. This is no concern of ours. Werewolves, you say? Time to go make out with them. I just got here. Why do I got monsters already? Certified monster fuckers in chat, it seems. My body is ready. I will deal with them by myself, Your Majesty. Alright, sounds good. Let's see. We'll do... I feel like maybe send the Count's army might be for the best. go with that. Please fucking veto B. Well, too late. Unless, can I click it off? Okay, there we go. Listen, I've never played this game, Dwarf. I don't know this shit. Alright. There's a admittedly small red X. It does stick out. Okay, it looks like everyone's voting for A. I guess we're all in agreement. 35% chance? Sounds good to me. Not my problem. We just win. Trust. Ah, we failed. The regiment marches in circles for weeks through swamps and mud, but fails to hunt down the elusive beast. Good luck, have fun, counts. You guys fucked up. When they return, many soldiers appear to have brought back some manner of disease from the bog. They're coughing, pale, and too weak to hold their swords. Nice military might. Well, vetoing A seemed like the right choice. Highest military and faith, baby. Meanwhile, the monster's attacks continue to menace the east. You hear reports that it no longer confines its attacks to the nighttime. Vetoing A for you seems like the right choice. I much prefer this result. You fuck off! Soon, peasants are too afraid to tend their crops, which lie rotting in the fields. The order of the Holy Knight shall arise. He's purple! Stonks down. Let's do something about the pirates that have been plaguing the coast's ocean trade tours. I lost a whole shipment of fine silks. Oh, it's Lord Patrician, Lenix 9702. Can't believe Elia would do this. Fine, it's fine. They killed the crew, of course. Who wouldn't be cheap to replace? Oh, your wealth decreased. Oh god, silks are worth a fair bit of money, you see. Let's see. So you can't vote for B. I'm gonna go with the iron choice for this. I'd rather my trade not go down, so I'm gonna take the coin flip. Yeah, we don't want to lose our trade or wealth right now. Kind of fucked up coin do you have exactly? Yeah, nothing to be done. Alright, I see we're in agreement. Drink some water while I wait. Alright, everyone who isn't us, C would be far better for you. Alright. Over the next few months, the Patrician Navy systematically hunts down every last pirate ship in the Ghost Sea. Oh, we succeeded! Let's go! Believe it or not, the council can make decisions. Okay, authority is now commanding, defiance is now loyal, military is now weak, trade is now dominant. That fucked up coin landed on our favor. Let's fucking go! Soon enough, the ocean is safe once again. Up and down the coast, dead pirates can be found swinging gently from the trees. Nice, nice! This doesn't exactly help us, but it's not bad, I guess. Is that all of it? Okay. I think that was all of the events. Also, thank you for the follow, the beardy artist. Wait, that name sounds familiar. Do I know you from somewhere? That sounds like a very familiar name to me. But yeah, thank you so much for the follow. Alright, let's end our season. Nobles can use their wealth to bid on any building in the region, each of which affects a stat. Elio tossing the icosahedron coin. Feel bad it could have been worse. Wouldn't it be kind of messed up if the beardy artist shaved their face? Oi, maybe if they want to, it's fine. Okay. I have. Oh. And it sucked. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see. So you can bid on any building in any region, each of which affects a stat. Grandes, build that damn cathedral. This is done through an auction, where only the 2 most funded buildings are chosen. We build. When the auction is open, nobles can fund with the following command. Fund Day X, where X is personal wealth. When you're ready, hit Start Auction to begin the auction. Okay, so we've got the counts. We got Deer Park, goes down in farming. Got Fortress, goes up in military. We got, for the Grandes, Cathedral, goes up in faith. Or Prison, goes down in stability. And then for Patricians, we have the Stadium, goes down in military. Or the Thieves Guild, go down in trade. That just sounds fucked up for the Patricians. We are in such a disadvantage here. We may be better off not voting. Alright, we're gonna start the auction now. Okay. Fund A100 would fund building A for 100 wealth. Not enough people to influence anything based on it being the top 2. Okay, so we got 1 vote for C. 200 loonies. Okay, we got 2 votes for C. Sounds like the cathedral might be winning. Got another vote for the prison. And another vote for the cathedral. Looks like the cathedral's winning. Going once, going twice. We gotta vote for the cathedral. We gotta vote for the prison. We gotta vote for the cathedral. The cathedral. The cathedral. You guys ever watch Storage Wars? I kind of hate Storage Wars, but I used to watch it a lot. Alright, so you guys have funded a cathedral and a prison. Does adding more money raise it higher? Grandes, let's go! Oh, hey there, Miho! Welcome, welcome! It's funny sometimes. It is really funny. It makes me so scared though whenever I watch it. I'm like, I sure hope I don't ever see a storage that I recognize. Oh, adding more money means you were poorer. Eh. It doesn't affect the stat increase. Wait, why'd you put a bunch of money into it then? Alright, let's see. We got falsely accused. Your Highness, I bring bad news from our newly constructed prison in the south. Ah, yes. Hello, Grande Barnhouse. Did the dancing lobsters not take him away? One of the prisoners, a murderous rogue by the name of Quinstock Pousse, has escaped. His location is currently... The double door is bang open. A grubby-looking peasant strides into the council hall, escorted by an anxious watchman. Trying to sabotage the counts, I see. Wanted to make sure it got built? Oh, okay. If they didn't, we could just outbid them and prevent it. I see. The point of the game is to sabotage everyone who isn't you. Gotcha. In this room? Oh, it's Grande Barnhouse. Sorry, Your Majesty. You said it was urgent. It was pretty persuasive. Your Majesty, I swear, I'm innocent. Grande Barnhouse threw me in a prison on trumped-up charges simply because I said I didn't like his hat. You know, that does sound like something Barn would do. Barn, what do you say? Silence, cur. That sounds like a bit harsh of a response. Actually, you just picked the things that make no sense. Shut the hell up. My idea was I would pick something that coincides with your win condition. Just like real life royal politics. To be fair, it's a nice hat. How dare he talk badly about it? I knew you'd understand, Rose. Your Highness, I have no idea what this fool is talking about. You don't even have a hat! A vote against Barnes' hat is a vote for heresy. Okay, maybe I can kind of understand if you said that you had a bad hat when you don't even own a hat. We do not deal in sin here. How should the council respond to this potential abuse of power by Grande Barnhouse? Let's see. We can imprison Barnhouse? You know what? I'm gonna do a veto on option A. Yeah, throw Barn in the jail. Throw him in the jail. Fair point, cause IDK what I'm doing, lol. Do it. Send him to the brig. Yeah, you can't vote for A. I vetoed it. Darn. Thank you, Kamigala. You're a real one. Alright, 6 nobles voted for. Ask the spy master to investigate further. By the 9th, your holiness, you're going to investigate me on the word of this peasant. Yes, it sounds very much like something you would do. Oh wait! Beardy Artist, are you the person that does Skullgirls art? That might be how I recognize your name. Your spy master slips away to investigate this matter. When she returns, she is holding a hat. That's fine. Hopefully this doesn't cost money. There's no doubt about it, Your Majesty. I actually quite like the hat. It's stylish. He doesn't even have a hat! What do you mean? The Quinstock Poussey was imprisoned on spurious charges, simply for insulting it under his breath. Now, what are you going to do about it? I'm gonna laugh at Barn, of course. So I'm back in prison. Free. Oh! I can still choose this? It's a hat only wealthy people can see. Maybe it was Barn's very special hat for special occasions. My niece gave me this hat. She made it herself. She made it with the canned air. The Shibuya canned air. Let's see. I want to raise my stability. And also I want to make fun of Barn, so we're throwing Barn in jail. Dancing lobsters, take him away. Defiance is now aggrieved. It takes 7 watchmen to restrain Grande Barnhouse as he is dragged down to your dungeons. How dare some low-born sheep herder insult it? While the common folk celebrate Quinstock Poussey's exoneration, it is also taken as a sign that the king's justice is flawed. Grande Barnhouse has been imprisoned. Barnhouse 2 has joined the council. Yo, if Barnhouse so good, where's Barnhouse 2? Authority is now credible. Stability is now teetering. Wait, I thought oh, okay, here we go. Okay, good. It's fine. It's fine. Elio, you are a bold man indeed to allow our defiance grown high, when we also have the faith and military might to make this into a holy war. If it just makes you suffer, I'm down for it. That's fine. Better question is, where's Barnhouse 3? You're asking the real questions here. For military is not military might. Shut up. Alright. Oh, finding a spouse. Okay. On DTF? In the twisty pastures of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master. But there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy. You better find the time. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? I'm not interested in love. My dear, who said anything about love? This is a royal marriage. Just tell me what manner of candidates I should find. You can always say no after you've had a look at them. Oh, okay. Then I'm down for any. Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Escaped experiment. 626? Apparently, something has escaped from the cellars of Count Miho Mizure's castle. I've asked for an eyewitness report from a local. What have you been keeping down there, Miho? Hello, Your Majesty. It was a right unholy sight. A monster stitched together from parts dug up from the village cemetery. I recognized my Aunt Edna's earlobes. What have you been doing, Miho? Mama's looking for a sucrose guardian for you. My grandfather was falsely imprisoned by the monarch, and he must be dethroned. What's happening in the east? Monsters and now experiments? Yeah, it doesn't sound like a very good place to live. Sounds like heresy to me. Just gothic things. They're really playing on hard over here. Okay, so why is this the only peasant in the kingdom? You just cloned him. Hold up, I can explain, alright? Are you, like, cloning people for, like, to make a sexy monster army? Oh, hey! Ooh! Malice says hi. Oh, hi, Malice! I knew it. You are the Skullgirls artist. We're just the kingdom's equivalent to Gotham, that's all. Well, yes, I was under the impression we would actually get an event that would let us increase the treasury. Or at the very least, Elio would not play into the win condition of the counts. I'm just here for a fun time, not a long time. Bring me Count Miho Mizure! This creature is my life's work, Your Highness, and my son. You have a son? His escape was regrettable. He just wanted to see the village up close. Rest assured, I have chained him up far more securely in my dungeon to ensure this will happen again. This is what you do to your son, Miho? It's too late for that, Count. You and your unholy creation must be burned. It's the only way to cleanse the world of your evil. Elio doesn't know how to play the Game of Thrones properly. Yeah, won't be a very long time when they kill you. Yeah, I'm here for a fun time and a long time. Damn. How come you get to have both? Blasphemers must be burned. Long live the faith. See, you don't understand old school discipline. Whoa. Burn Miho Mizude and his monster. Burn the monster, but let the Count live. The monster may live as long as it stays imprisoned, or free the monster. I'm gonna go for free the monster. But let them be free. Let them eat cake. Oh, mijo, you gotta die. I want my son to live. I'm doing my best to help you, mijo. I am down for letting your monster on the loose. Oh my. We're at a standstill. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. I think we're freeing the monster, because I think my vote counts for 2 votes. I think this is the first time the votes were spread out. He's not a monster. He's my son. Yeah, would you really separate a loving, caring father from his horrible abomination son? That's cruel. I'll break the tie. Free the monster! No, Your Majesty. The boy's not ready for freedom. This will end in disaster. The council would free this unholy monstrosity and allow its twisted creator to go unpunished? What kind of message does this send? Just to be clear, you're picking the 40% chance and letting them keep their defiance low. Oh? You're all mad. You'll see. Doom will come to the east. Doom! Doom? 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 Unfortunately, the High Inquisitor's words prove prophetic. The abomination snaps after relentless bullying from the suspicious villagers. It goes on a spree across the east, torching the fields and murdering peasants. Come to our side, High Inquisitor. We could use a man of faith. Sounds like a message that lets a holy war start. It finally brought to justice by an angry mob. The common folk mock you for allowing your soft heart to blind you to common sense. Welp. Should have burned them both. That's my boy. Listen, I enjoy a little chaos. Alright, I think that was all of the events for this season. Doom, rip and tear. Then deep in the spider's web of alleys crisscrossing Thalassus is an old tavern. Somewhere in its hazy back rooms are a number of patricians, all deep in their cups. I'm proud to live in the East. You guys got the sexy vampires, werewolves, Miho's abomination son. Sounds like a wild time. It's not enough. The citizens couldn't care less about the king or his hoarded wealth. How are we supposed to incite an uprising in this climate? Oh, Leonix and some dwarf are conspiring. We should start by ensuring the king actually has some wealth to flaunt. It's nothing. This is just a we aren't progressing our shit event, since we were given no opportunity to do so whatsoever. A shame the king seems determined to be destitute. Shut the hell up. Perhaps he's just really bad with money. Listen, it's not my fault. I'm failing at my gacha rolls. The patrician's aim is to raise the treasury to 2,000 or more. Oh, taxation. It's pretty chill as long as you get him pure chocolate from Oompa Land. Oh, you fell asleep? Welcome back, Phoenix. It's almost entirely your fault, actually, Elio. Nah, not at all. You can set different levels of tax or bribes for each region in your kingdom, potentially punishing some while rewarding others. Balance the needs of your treasury against defiance changes. Remember, if a region's defiance is higher than both authority and stability, they can rebel. Authority and stability? Okay. Oh, perfect. Right after we get the event. Fantastic. All nobles gain wealth here, but one region gains extra wealth with a trade bonus. Regions with a higher trade stat are more likely to get a trade bonus. Okay. So... let's see. How's game? It's going good! I'm sucking as a king, but I'm having fun. and that's the best thing. cruel tax, common tax, bribe. I think we need to do a cruel tax. Actually, Tax the counts! Tax the counts! Heresy tax. Blasphemer's task. You know, our stonks are so low. No! I was actually thinking of taxing you guys a bit. Released a monster into the world that shit set shit on fire tax, but it was funny. It was funny though. Also, thank you for the blessings. You guys really don't want to see a monster on the loose? That shit's funny. Okay, so wait. What one taxes you? You want to cruel tax the guys who would actually be able to rebel against you if you do that. So this would raise their taxes. This is why you shouldn't be in charge of anything more complex than a paper bag. My esteemed royals, I am deeply saddened that I must leave. My bed calls for me, that I can rise for work in the morning. Good night. Have a good night, Siren Cooper. We will work in your stead to make this kingdom the best kingdom ever. Hoy, wrong one. Elio, you are a fool. Am I? Okay, so if I roll this... You're taxing the grandees, not the counts. Yes, entirely. You do not need to bribe us. Okay. We'll do this then. The best king I've ever seen. Thank you. What do you mean yes? Why? No? What do you fucking mean? Elio, what? What? I'm taxing you guys. I wanted to lower the taxes on the patricians. Counts win condition, low defiance. Raise their defiance. Oh? Tax the counts, raise their defiance. IDK man, I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, I'm taxing both of you. Oh shit. Wait. I'd also highly recommend not pissing off the grandes further. Well, I'm here for a fun time, not a long time. Alright, new trend. The holy war shall begin. No! Lord Patrician, some dwarf, is here to see you, your majesty. He wants to sell you a crab. Why are you selling me a crab? Guess who's gonna start a fucking mutiny? No! You're so sexy! No! Don't cause a mutiny, Grandes! No! Just one crab. Of course he does. It's the latest trend along the coast, your majesty. The patricians have started keeping a species of jeweled crab as a fashionable pet. I mean, if it doesn't cost more than 1,000, then go nuts. One single crab. 500 cigarettes. The creatures are so rare that one can now sell for as much as a mansion. Very well, send him in. Thank you for seeing me, your majesty. I know the price is steep, but I assure you, these crabs will only go up in value. We'll buy the box of crabs. Do not get that crab. Please do not buy these crabs. Wait, you're the one that's selling me the crabs. What do you mean, don't buy the crabs? What a waste of everyone's time. I'll make the sale of jeweled crabs illegal. Do not do that. Turn this fool away. Yes, my simulacrum is stupid and wrong. Crabs, honestly. What is this kingdom coming to? Buy the crabs, it's good eats. I don't know if I trust you. Okay, man. Sounds illegal to me. The true monster. Oh, eligible options. Already the richest asshole in the kingdom. I found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, I know. Your mother leads you to the Great Hall, where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Alright then, let's see the eligible candidates. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Marcella, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Kamigawa dynasty. Apparently, they had a hell of a time getting her to smile for this portrait. She bought a controlling interest in a silver mine in the east and made a killing. She's always planning something, they see. Schemes within schemes. She's an intriguing candidate. She might help with the trade. Alright, we really gotta piss off the counts a little more. Turn this fool away. Oi! From the coast, we have Maurice, the wealthy heir to Lord Patrician Lennox 9702's estate. I met them once. They couldn't resist bringing up how wealthy they are. They're wealthy, Sounds like heresy to me, dwarf. We need to kneecap the Grande's religion, but I'm not sure how to do that just yet. She's such a sweetheart, I swear. Hey, wealthy, that sounds good. No, don't piss off the counts. We just like our gothic aesthetic. That beard is so round. Remember, you're trying to be the money king. That's true. They love to lose their fortune betting at the arena. Oh no, they bet at the arena? Apparently they have a dark side. But I don't know how much more about them. Could be worse, but could be a lot better. Yeah, I'm looking for the Sucrose Guardians. No has 9 trade, us. I don't know if this is anything other than flavor text, to be fair. Okay. And finally, from the south, Balthazar, the eldest son of the Uvik-T lineage, a quiet and retiring soul, preferring solitude to the company of others. Like how they didn't come up with a name for her, so she just Queen Mother. Problematic? Just like the guys you like. Oi. Like many in the South, he claims to put his faith in the 9th god above all worldly concerns. Unfortunately, he lacks the common touch. The peasants have some terrible nicknames for him. Oh shit. I'll be right back. Welcome back, King. Yay, the King's back. I don't think I trust that. That's coming out of your mouth? God himself has deemed the king a sinner. We shall govern the kingdom until such time that we can find a suitable ruler to lead us from sin. You are not free from sin. I know the things you like, Barn. I know the things Rosemary likes. You are not free from sin. Hey, the king's back. I love that guy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Likely story. Likely story. Uh-huh. Yay, the king! Heresy. Blasphemous. Damn. Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. My smut is holy smut. Anyway, marry the bearded guy, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of going with him. Sacred smut. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. Oh. I don't know if I should anger the Grandes anymore. Maybe I should go with theirs. The scripture? If none of these options are not to your liking, my son is an eligible bachelor. Ooh. I am into monster freaks. Yeah, bring in the monster. I mean, they're already angry enough to rebel. What's one more point? Definitely don't marry the Count's candidate, then. Yeah, we're already pissed. Their military sucks anyway. Okay, we will go with the coastal candidate, but we will keep Miho Mizure as son as my, what do they call it? Concubine? Which who I truly love. This is just a political marriage. In the coast, we have Morris, the wealthy heir to Lord Patrician Lennox 9702's estate. I met them once. They couldn't resist bringing up how wealthy they are. Yeah. I've made my decision. We're going with Maurice of the Coast. Alright, Defiance can't go any lower. Defiance is now grumbling. Defiance is now furious. I could have lowered it! I could have lowered it! I could have put it to where they couldn't go against me. I should have gone with the south. I'm okay with this. The coast is already behind us on their schemes. Alright, Count's situation is handled. Now I need to fuck over the Grandes, boys. Ours is a holy fury. Alright, the true monster. Remember when I came to you with word of a monster preying upon peasants in the east? It's difficult to forget. Hello, Countess Kamigala. What freaks are we dealing with tonight? I have reason to believe that the culprit may be one of my fellow counts, Count Flippy Gaming Live, to be precise. The holy cuck chair. The rot consumes, and we must purge it, my lord. The peasants believe that Count Flippy Gaming Live transforms into a colossal bloodthirsty beast once every 7 nights. Do you know of something like this ever happening before? Only in legend, King Karvek II was said to turn into such a beast and slaughter his servants at night. I love how the game does not ever give me screen time, which is accurate because I would totally be a shut-in if I was noble. You're just in the corner sleeping. Another beast. In the day, he was as mild-mannered as a baby duck and had no memory of his crimes. Perhaps the same is true here. What's with the counts and being ravenous beasts in secret? It's literally just these guys. What should I do? Pray, do not call a public vote on the matter. It would embarrass Count Flippy Gaming Life greatly, for no good reason. Let's see, I think I need to raise my authority. Also, thank you for the follow, Captain Olmec. Welcome. Chat, we should kill him. We should kill that guy. Nah, he's chill, he's chill. I think we're gonna go with I shall arrest Count Flippy Gaming at once. Defiance up no matter what. Don't matter to me. Just send a nice message. Very well, Your Majesty. Whatever you say. When your knights arrive to arrest Count Flippy Gaming Live, they are attacked by an enormous beast with coal-black fur and claws like scythes. It slays dozens of knights. Once finally wounded beyond hope of recovery, it turns back into human shape. Count Flippy Gaming Live lies on the floor, frail and limp and soaked in blood. Unless Elliot chose the one option that didn't raise it. That would be funny, to be honest. Can you check the nobles to see if we are finally 3? Yep, you do. Yeah, when Olmec joined, you got 3 now. The counts are... There are so many counts. So we have bad military, and yet both of y'all have half the military we have. So what do you have? Please, release me of my curse. Should we kill the beast? Stop counting the counter. I'm sorry, my fellow counts. I had to inform the king. I'd say any military under 6 is probably a bad one. I got a chicken nugget, just a singular one. Both lead to the same place. It's true. Pay with your blood. A knight ends Flippy Gaming Live's life in a single brutal axe blow. Your Grace, I wish we could have found a better way. Count Flippy Gaming Live may have been a monster, but they still had noble blood and deserved better treatment. Shit, that was 2. Count Flippy Gaming Live has died. Flippy Gaming Live 2 has joined the council. And why do we not follow what the Grandes tell me to do? Alright, let's end the season. In a picturesque castle overlooking the southern city of Meirona, 2 Grandes lie back to enjoy the sun. Premier nobles? Ah, this is a player who has bought King of the Castle. Okay. Oh, it's Rosemary Darling, VTuber! Praise be! Whispers of our plan has reached the peasants, and they are in an uproar. They call for the sins of the king to be laid bare. It's Rose. Uh-oh. I already have leads on information from inside the palace that we can use against the king. It's only a matter of time. The holy war shall begin. No! We have High Inquisitor on our side, but we must also sow dissent among the other regions. We won't succeed alone. Yuvik! The next stage of their scheme, the Grandes must raise other regions' defiance to a combined total of at least 8, or ensure another region begins a rebellion in 3 seasons. Back at the derelict Thalassian Tavern, the patricians have met once again. Oh geez, I'm sorry this keeps happening. Swung the Count Defiance a little too far. Oh, wait. In the other direction, but we're fine for the moment. And unfortunately for the Grandes, the goddamn Counts have like 30% more people than the rest of us. Yeah, but the Counts are dying a ton. We are slaughtering them like wild hogs. Okay, we slaughtered Barn as well. It's been an even slaughter. Except for the traders. The traders haven't died yet. Hey man, this Elio King may have saved my son, but also seduced him into a concubine. They killed Flippy. Starting to think they don't have our best interest in mind. Feels like every 2 seasons a count dies. I mean, what? Huh? You could time your sundial to it. Yeah, he's just in wait, No, I killed him! Barnhouse is just in jail. Barnhouse 2, oh, I see. Barnhouse 2 just replaced him while he's in jail. I see. The workers are getting rowdy, and it's all thanks to us. Well, I killed your social life. That's worth something, right? Didn't mean that to be a link, but okay. The workers are getting rowdy, and it's all thanks to us. Now that they know how much wealth the king's hiding, they're itching to get rid of him. Joke's on you. I never had a social life. Careful we don't get them too riled up. Mind you, or they'll start asking questions about our wealth as well. Yes. Now it's time to incite some real chaos. Show them that King Eliolapi is not only greedy, he's utterly incompetent too. Oi! Also, thank you for the hydrate, Kamana. Just a hat and a dream. Joke's on you. I never had a social life. Oh, thank you for the head pats. For the next stage of their scheme, the patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Let's see. By royal decree, we can tweak the laws governing how the council votes. We'll go with call for unity. L. Let me see, what do I have? I can't even read what I have. I do want the stability. I think we'll get rid of that one. It didn't make me into a martyr to rally around, because as soon as I got in prison, we started getting faith and defiance like candy. Like, got that game code for free, then karma. Had to deal with a 95-inch TV that was shattered and had to process it to send back credit. Finally out of the hellhole though. Oh jeez. But welcome back, Kamada. Alright, rebellion report. One or more regions are able to rebel, and the defiance status higher than both authority and stability. The rebels get more victory points than the loyalists, they'll win the game. If the loyalists get more victory points than the rebels, they'll put down the rebellion and continue the game. If multiple regions rebel and win, a vote between the 2 rebelling regions with the highest stats will determine the successor. Important. Rebelling regions have their schemes paused. Regions with a high military stat are more likely to overthrow the monarch or the rebellion. If stability, authority, or treasury hit 0, the rebels will win the civil war. Uh-oh. Sorry to hear that, Kamada. Help us overthrow this dictator. Kamada would never! Well, well, well. Look what your choices have caused, Elio. Oh, feel free. Pause your scheme. Sounds great. Okay. End year. Like to consider myself a mercenary. Would likely have to side with Elio, because I will support Elio to the end. Yay! Oh? 0 voted to rebel? Ah, I see. Grandays may vote to rebel by typing rebel. Stargazing. I guess there was a vote. I don't know when the vote was. This simply can't go on, Your Majesty. These arch-boffins think they know everything, but they know nothing of the Ninth God's wrath. Be chill, Grandays. It's a bad idea, but go nuts. You can just do it at any time. Be chill. I see no reason to start this now. Please, Your Majesty. We found a perfect site for an observatory, high in the southern hills. It's on Grande Rosemary Darling VTuber's lands, and they refuse to let us build there. Such things are heresy. The stars are just as big and close as the Ninth God intended. Who put you up to this idea, I bet it was one of those patricians, like Captain Olmec. Ooh. I'm gonna veto C, I think. Probably a 7. They want to build it over my Minecraft axolotl pond. Why 4? I don't want their faith to rise anymore. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if their faith rises. At this point. Yeah, a bit late for that now. I'll go with stability and authority. Oh. Oh, I see. I see. Doesn't matter what our faith stat is at this point, it's just automatic. It's if 50% of us vote for any option. Oh, gotcha. Well, the king would like an observatory. I like looking at the stars in time. Hey, Patrician, we gotta split these votes. Making our defiance go down might be good for you if you know, don't like rebellions. Who cares what the king wants? Fuck that guy. No! Alright. Looks like the vote is done. Yay! Forbid construction and investigate the scholars' funding. You wanted to split the vote, so I made sure it wasn't split. That's not a split, that's a majority. It does get 1 stability. Yahoo! A thorough investigation quickly unearths the truth. The scholar's patron is none other than Lord Patrician Captain Olmec. Hold on a moment. This was never a secret to begin with. All my accounts are public. Rosemary Darling VTuber is just paranoid of a conspiracy. This observatory could advance our knowledge of the stars by hundreds of years. Is it a crime to fund the sciences now? No, not at all. Excellently done, my king. I think it was a secret, Captain. You must perish. You're right. We should allow the observatory to go ahead after all. So that raises my authority. And that would raise your defiance. Would raise faith and lower stability. Think of the knowledge, my liege. Yeah, that's true. Let's go. I want an observatory. I want to look at the stars. The Grandays grumble and groan, but construction goes ahead. Over time, the observatory provides new jobs and brings many traveling scholars to the area, paying for itself many times over. I got opulent trade. Your power went out? Perfect for both of us, honestly. Don't lower your own stability, my king. axolotls can look at the stars. A kraken. A real-life, honest-to-ninth kraken. Just outside my arbor, off the western shore. We should send our navy to subdue the beast at once. A kraken has every advantage in the sea battle, Your Majesty. Perhaps a lighter touch is preferable. It said kraken can be appeased by an offering of living creatures. Yeah, I'm cracking my back when I stand up too fast. Heretical nonsense. You cannot be considering this, Your Majesty. Send in the patrician's navy. Appease the kraken with a sacrifice. Let it be. Heresy. Probably shouldn't send in the navy, because you guys don't seem to have a good military. Both rather unfortunate. I love how the patricians are like, whoa, a real kraken! Meanwhile, seeing kraken are probably like a normal Tuesday for the counts with how weird it is over in the east. No, it's just another normal. They just see them at the shop. I think you guys like live in, oh my god, what was that one sunken town that Cthulhu is in? I think that's where the east is. He's just a hungry little guy. Should probably veto that, to be honest. Yeah, the A. Yeah, I was thinking of doing that. Yeah, A is a bad option regardless. Let's just send in the navy that we really don't have. It's a fantastic option for the rest of you. I would prefer if we did not do that. I want the kingdom's stability to go up so the patricians can't succeed. Right, let it be. Appease the kraken. Release the kraken! I don't know what's gonna happen. Alright. Looks like we're appeasing the kraken. If my shores leave it alone, I say. Food for the hungry little friend. Dozens of goats and cows are rounded up and carted off to Lord Patrician Captain Olmec's hometown, where they're dumped unceremoniously into the water near his estate. To the church's great anger, the bizarre plan works. The kraken presumably eats its fill and disappears back into the depths. Oh, we got a monopoly! Hey! Let's feed it to my homeless axolotls. We're rich! Coastal villagers celebrate by burning kraken effigies and occasionally tossing their own goats into the sea. Hopefully you haven't just spawned a cult. It's fine. Huh, I guess I can't go higher than 9. Oh. It's not the coast without having a bunch of money. The royal wedding. Your wedding to Maurice is, naturally, the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Tennis cap? Oh. You really need to space out the blue sky in YouTube. It is really bad with formatting for this. Whenever I well, I guess I could just put a dash, I guess. Oh boy, a wedding! Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Maurice at your side. Do you take this person as your lawfully wedded spouse? I do. Then I pronounce you king and spouse. Yay! I got married! Hold on, let me just try and fix it manual and see if that fixes it. Oh, okay. Twerks on the royal dance floor for the 9th god. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast. After the feast, a dance. At the feast, Junior Sprouse Maurice delivers a long, rambling speech that puts everyone to sleep. Stability is stable, authority is imperious. Alright. By the time you find yourself alone with Maurice, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. What a wonderful occasion that was. A shame that the weather up here is absolutely revolting. And the food! Ugh, not a patch of the cuisine we have on the coast. Snoozes on the dance floor because of the king's side piece. It's okay. It's just political. My real lover is Miho's son. This is just for the good of the kingdom. Would have been funny if you objected. Never mind. Anyway, yeah, when you take a break, I'll just paste it in chat, and you can just paste it that way and see if that fixes it. Okay. Let's focus on the positive, shall we? Oh, don't worry. I always make the best of things. It can be tough being as gracious as I am. You were literally just complaining about everything, buddy. You do not always make the best of things. I need to go see my concubine. I can't deal with this guy. What are your thoughts on the state of the kingdom? You know, the kingdom looks after itself. Maurice immediately changes the topic to talk about something they're more interested in. I knew years of experiments and lives lost to make the perfect lover wasn't in vain. You crafted your son just for me. X to doubt. Also welcome, Crystal! I like to have a flutter at the card table. I have a foolproof method for winning big. I haven't perfected it yet, but when I do, I'm sure to make back the money I've lost. That's so interesting. It is, isn't it? Anyway, to continue on the subject, you gently fall asleep to the sound of Maurice droning on about themselves. I need to see my concubine, please. I don't know what I joined, but your stream told me to join. Yeah, let's see. What team are you on? So... where is Crystal? You don't seem to have joined. I think it's because you put she, her instead. Put join and just she. And I think that should have you join, Crystal. Which side is Paladin on? Listen, just empreg him and go with your monster, dude. Paladin is a grande. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Yes, Crystal is a grande. Okay, I'm blind. Says I'm grande of the south with 1,000 personal wealth. Far in the east, Countess Crimson Redthread is hosting a dinner party in her castle with a few distinguished guests. Oh my god! Fate is not smiling upon us, friend. We failed to win the Spy Master's trust, and she still watches us with an eagle eye. Hey, it's finally me! We're trying to incite a riot, but the king doesn't know that. Oi. How goes the search for the look-alike? Not well. I'm still looking. The best I found is a peasant with the wrong shaped nose, the wrong colored eyes, and a wooden leg. Don't let that discourage you. Keep searching. Our doppelganger is out there. I'm sure of it. The Count's aim is to lower their defiance to 4 or less. Your Majesty, these upstarts are saying they have a right to your throne. No doubt the nobles are already scheming to crown their region's preferred claimant. Oh, I see. Naruhodo ne. We need to make the self-cess stabbing real. Honestly, if I go out that way, I'm down. I'm down for that. What? We would never scheme. Just ask us. Okay, Let's see. The crab bubble burst. I knew it. Good thing we didn't buy the crab. Bad news, Your Majesty. A new reef has been discovered, which is overflowing with millions of jeweled crabs. Crab prices are crashing catastrophically. What? You gonna pull a Code Geass? The entire kingdom will suffer financially, Your Majesty, with the exception of a few patricians. Curiously, Lord Patrician Sumdorf, the very same patrician who first began the crab craze, recently sold all his crabs at a huge profit just days before the crash. Uh-oh. Well, cope. Something must be done. Execute him. You summon your council to discuss the crab price crisis. Many assembled nobles have invested heavily in the crab market, and they are casting furious glances at the patricians' benches. I knew this was illegal. Huh? I'm pretty sure that's market tampering. Nah, he pulled the ultimate patrician's move. Much respect. Insider trading. Buy, buy, buy. Sell, sell, sell. Let's see. Bail out the failed businesses along the coast. Let the coast suffer the full consequence of the crisis. Arrest Lord Patrician Sumdorf and confiscate his ill-gotten goods. I am gonna go with bailout. Let's go with that. Oh, but that's gonna lower me to 100. Shit. So that would lower our trade, raise defiance, and lower stability. That doesn't sound good at all. We got lower trade, heighten defiance, lower stability, and make money. You're letting Dwarf get away with this? All these raise patrician defiance, so I see this as a win. Let us suffer the consequences. B looks great. Hey man, one option lets you get money. That is true. We'll go with that. Sorry, Dwarf. Let's get that money. Money, 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 money. Of course the patricians vote that. Well, well, well. If it isn't the Blowjob Brothers. I see what the patricians want. I mean, if I really wanted this to be optimal for me, I'd pick A instead. Iconic. Alright. We arrest Sumdorf and confiscate his ill-gotten goods. I don't think your head is safe on this one. I love that all of the patricians voted B and not any other option. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm still rich. The rich get richer. Your soldiers storm Lord Patrician Sumdorf's opulent mansion, arresting him and confiscating his ill-gotten crab gold. The trial will be held as soon as possible. Okay, we're iron-fisted. Defiance is aloof. Stability is teetering. Got really high treasury, which doesn't mean anything in jail. We wanted to try and save our brother. Bail is just a convinced tax for the rich. Defiance is a bit of a problem. Outraged patricians protest that your actions are illegal and make a mockery of the law. Don't they know you're the king? Dwarf shall be summarily executed, and Dwarf 2 will take his place. Oh, an invitation. Ah, Eliolapi, my heart. I have a proposition for you. Ah, yes, Maurice, my elbow. I wouldn't normally do this, as I believe in keeping pleasure separate from business, but I'm sure there's no harm in it. coming to a split tournament in a few months. It's one of the foremost in all the kingdom. Would you like to come? My elbow. Like the macaroni. Yeah, you know what? I'll come and watch you play. Excellent. You can be there for moral support. Just don't distract me while I'm playing, of course. The chief architect bustles into your office, carrying an armful of parchment. Statues can be torn down, paintings can be burned. Don't you think it's time you left a lasting mark on this kingdom? I propose we carve your Majesty's visage into the side of a mountain. It'll take dozens of artisans, thousands of hours, but will ensure you're always remembered. So like Mount Rushmore? This might be your win condition? Oh? Surely this will have no dire consequences when Maurice inevitably asks to use the castle's treasury for gambling. Mountain Bun Boy. Just make sure you get my good side. Of course, Your Majesty. In the grand tradition of all royal portraits and statues, we'll make sure it's incredibly flattering. You call a vote to discuss this outrageous plan. A mountainside carved in your likeness will surely get people talking, but it'll take time and a lot of gold. I'm gonna take off this. That's too much. Too much wealth. I would rather D. Mount Eliamore. It'd be much better for you to do that one, not gonna lie. Huh? What do you mean? Royal Consort Maurice. Defiance down? Yeah, but that's for you guys, right? You guys don't have that much defiance. Shh, I was hoping he wouldn't notice. It's for everyone. Oh, I see. We will veto this one. I think option B is a good option. Okay. Make the choices you want to make, Your Majesty. You still want that because any amount of defiance down is good right now? We're run off from the Grandes progressing. Either B or D. Either way, I will be happy. Can we add my concubine to the design as well? Why does Maurice get to be included, but not my concubine, Miho-san? I think he should be included. Many of the patricians are delighted about the idea of showing off their royal consort in this way. Your spouse comes to see you straight after the project is announced. That only lowered yours! I can never trust you people. At last, it's about time my greatness was immemorialized. See previous explanation on why that's good? Oh! Because of this? You should have followed your gut, my king. Thank you for the hydrate, Twy. Hell yeah! Oh, it'll be a landmark. The symbol of a timeless marriage. So thank you for the follow, Grand Magus Bunny. That's a very good name. Also, it's good for the counts to not progress on their scheme. How's the Count of the East going? They have unleashed a plague upon us all, multiple times. So, very well, I think. Let not the partitions sway you. You're literally probably taxing us after this anyway. True. I must put you in a box and shake it and see what comes out, my liege. Their choices only lead you to ruin, sire. Alright, I'm taxing the shit out of them. Marriage? Oh, right. I suppose Eliolapi's face will be up there too. Yo, I hate this guy. I need to go talk to my concubine. I hate this dude. Don't get sentimental. This is about the kingdom. Yes, of course, Your Majesty. Got a little carried away there. Yeah, but the court also got you your perfect concubine. That is true. Planning starts in earnest. A mountainside is covered in scaffolding. You wait eagerly for news of the project's completion. But the work is plagued by setbacks. The stone is harder to carve than anticipated. Storms knock down the scaffolds. A rock slide erases much of the work that has been done. Damn. Destroy the merchant class, who suggested adding it as one of the options. I'm trying to be a trader king! Pretty sure it's specifically trade. Yeah, it is. Your Majesty, I have to admit that I may have bitten off more than I could chew. I'm sure it'll work out in the end, right? Trying to get through this only cause you're being called for tours. Let's see if we can finish this fast. Yes, of course it will. As the weeks will pass, it becomes clear that the chief architect's grand ideas will take a lot longer to come to fruition. And yet, the partitions led you down a road that hurts your coffers. Curious. True. This is why I will be taxing the shit out of them. Alright. Oh, it's time to do an auction. The counts can make a cathedral and raise faith, a grand bazaar and raise trade. Ooh, we should raise trade. I think you guys should make a grand bazaar. We got, for the grandes, a fortress that raises military, or a monument that raises authority. Maybe you guys just shouldn't build anything. And we got patricians. We got a prison that lowers stability, or a thieves guild that raises trade. I think we should make a grand bazaar, Story of Seasons, and we should also make a thieves guild. That is my wish. Which would then put our defiance high enough for the grandes to progress. Not a great idea. We don't care what you think, idiot. I'm just saying. I want a Story of Seasons, Grand Bazaar. Let's see. I got some prison and a fortress. I am the poorest noble. Let's go. One vote for the bazaar. Let's go, bazaar, bazaar. Let's get that grand bazaar. Woo, woo! Yoo-hoo! Bazaar! Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar! Woo! No! Ah, no! Got a prison and a fortress. Damn it. Ha ha, fuck you. I wanted a Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. No! Last minute clutch, let's go. No! Couldn't edge it. Damn it. It's my favorite Story of Seasons game. Not really that useful for you guys with the stability being what it is. Timed that shit perfectly. My wall's on! Alright, the split tournament. Maurice leads you inside Lord Patrician Leonix 9702's Seaside Villa. The scent of incense and seafood hang heavy in the air. Oh, Rhea! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello! Hello, from Rhea's raid. Oh wait! Tranturnus, I recognize you. Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. What were you doing, Rhea? Hi everyone coming in from the raid. My name is Eliolapi. I'm a bunny from outer space. I like playing RPG, maker horror games, visual novels, and JRPGs. Today we are playing King of the Castle, which is kind of like a, what is that game called? Cult of the Lamb, where people on Twitch can join and conspire against my kingdom, or help me. Raiders, help us overthrow this despot. Yeah, if you would like to join in and playing, you can put in !join and put in your pronouns. So, she, he, they, etc. Oh, you were playing Wind Waker! Ooh! Oh, for the first time! Oh, wow! I'm glad you're having fun with that. Wind Waker's great. I love how Elio's nice to raiders after abusing regulars. It's what you deserve. Ooh, yeah, King of the Castle. I've seen this game before. Yeah, this is my first time playing this game. I'm not very familiar with it. Conspiracy is more fun though. No. I gotta do some housework real quick, but I'll be lurking and listening in. Alrighty, good luck with your housework, Rhea. Question, has Twy been efficient? Twy has shown up once. I'm trying to remember what Twy did. I think Twy was just talking about how... Was he just saying that he... I forgot what Twy was doing. He showed up at like the start of the game, and has not shown up since. Wind Waker is your favorite Zelda game, gameplay-wise. I love the woke wind of the Zelda variety. The ocean is such a vibe. Yeah, it's super fun so far. Playing it on the Switch too, so the controls are kinda... How you liking it, Elliot? It's fun. I like it. I feel very dumb playing this game, but it's entertaining. I like ribbing my community, even if I lose. Wind Waker is a very fun game. I would say that it's in my top 10 games. I played many randomizers of it as well. Yeah, we gotta play in a randomizer sometime. He's probably saying I'm tired of needing to sleep on the chair. Oh, hi there, Icy Boomerang. Welcome. Pretty sure you're past the refund window. Oh, I got gifted it. I refunded it because I got gifted it from Phoenix. So I don't need to worry about the refund window. Yeah, the refund already processed. Something archipelago propaganda. Maurice? Oh wait, we already read that. So good to see you, August Majesty. When Maurice told me you were coming, I almost didn't believe him. Maurice's first opponent will be Count N Twy. Oh shit! He's gonna fight Twy? We were just talking about how Twy hasn't been doing anything. For context, Archipelago is a thing that lets you do multi-world randomizers. There's a lot of games. Yeah, that was the one that you linked me, right? May you reveal the noble list? Yeah, sure. So for the counts, we've got Danik, Twy, Jackie, Flippy, Kamigawa, and Miho Mizude. And then for the Grandes, we've got Crystal, Yuvik, Rosemary, and Barn. And then for the Patricians, we've got Lennox, Dwarf, Captain Olmec, and Grand Magus Bunny. Elio, do you own Grand Bazaar? I do not. No, I stopped him from doing that personally. Huh? Why does only one at the purple side have a banner? That's a good question. I have no idea. I guess because it's randomized, maybe? Oh, we got a new one. So, Icy Boomerang, you are part of the counts. The counts is such a big list. The banner is people who own the game and linked their account. I see. I'm a fancy girl. Yeah, it was gonna be Grand Bazaar, but I did a snipe of 300, which pushed the fortress over the Grand Bazaar. No, I wanted the Grand Bazaar! Let's see. Count N and Twy? I hear he's pretty good at this. Maurice frowns slightly. Leonix leads you to some benches near the edge of the room, where a number of other spectators are already sitting. Refreshments and snacks are handed around freely, because here with the Counts, we are all family. Yeah, to the point that I've made your son my concubine. So, we are all family. I'm rooting for Count N and Twy. He hasn't lost a game since 947. Oh, check my DMs. Any? Grand Bazaar! Oh my god! Grand Bazaar! I may not have gotten the Grand Bazaar in the game, but I just got the game Grand Bazaar! Yay! Thank you, Kamana! It's my favorite Story of Seasons game. Oh, thank you. I've been wanting this game so bad, but so expensive. Thank you. Let me activate it. It's a classic. It is. It was actually the very first game I ever did like a fan dub of when I was like 15 or something like that. I hope the remake is good. Yeah, I hope so too. I'm gonna marry Antoinette, my beloved. Damn, they are playing Yu-Gi-Oh! We have a king and the king's side piece, and the king's other side piece. Yeah. See, I'm married to Maurice, but it's a loveless wedding. I'm just doing it for raising my country. But Miho's son is my true love. Telling my roommates to wait just a little longer. Oh no. Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, seventh take us, your highness. I didn't expect to see you here. I'd like to know more about the game. Well, you come to the right place. Sorry you didn't get an invite sooner. You have to be a little careful, you know. The Church of the Ninth can be a little, timid when it comes to gambling. Danik spends the next few minutes explaining the basics of competitive split to you. Most of it goes over your head, until he's interrupted. I heard you raise your country. That's a bad thing. I grew up on the Harvest Moon games, so hearing people love the newer ones brings me joy. Yeah, same here. Yeah, it was always the series that I bonded with my family the most, so it has a special place in my heart for that. Excellent. Take that, you bastard! No, blood and stars. What's wrong with these damn cards? Uh-oh, Twy's losing. Ow, Maurice won? Polyamory honors the ninth god. Good. Well, that was unexpected. But there's no way they beat Ronde Paladin Archives in the next round. Yippee! Twy lost. Let's see if Crystal can be beaten. I don't understand what just happened. Not to worry, your highness. You'll get the hang of it eventually. You don't think you can beat me, can you? Oh, there's Crystal! As for the edition, it's the edition with all the DLC for you. Oh, thank you! We'll see soon enough. Maurice fucking cheated because he can't win. Let's watch the match. Game goes by in a blur. Grande Paladin Archives is aggressive, and Maurice just can't keep up. It's a matter of minutes before they're forced to concede defeat. Better luck next time, my good royal consort. Maurice is a snake and must be dealt with. That is my husband you were talking about? Well, I suppose that's it. I've been knocked out, but at least I put in a good showing. Don't worry, that bastard probably cheated. That's a pretty weighty accusation in the world of Split, you know. Ever since 932, when someone was caught with a line of color-coded beads. I'll tell you about that another time. We're just better at gambling. Your husband is a swine. He may be. It's just for the good of the country, okay? Gotcha, player. Yeah, imagining Gambaine. I don't know. His Regulus looks kind of fine. Okay, but Miho-san is an amalgamation. An absolute monster. That's so much more attractive to me. You and Mori stay to watch the finale before heading back to the capital. You didn't win anything, but at least you spent some quality time with your spouse. I don't have Omamusume installed on every device, I swear! I don't know. Uh-oh, bankruptcy looms. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. What do you suggest we do? Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. You could get a bank loan, or sell off the crown jewels. Or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs? Most were buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard. A monster with the most perfect human body parts. Let's see. Ooh. I can make more coins? Don't want that. Really don't want our stability to go any lower. Feel like I should tell you to not do that. I suggest to the king a temporary bank loan and keep your interest money. Okay. Take a hefty loan from the Salvant and Gaul Bank. Take from the dead. They don't need it. That is true. That is very true. Our authority's fine. You can do the jewels. Okay. If our authority is fine. Dead wealth is unused wealth, and you need that wealth, my liege. Isn't that like blasphemous though? Isn't that desecrating the dead? That's stability though. Yeah, I don't wanna decrease my stability. Yeah, it's defiance though too. You also want that. It raises defiance though. Normally I'm all for defiance, but your stability cannot take a hit. Yeah. We'll go with take a hefty loan. Bank of Salvant and Gal operates with the fabulously wealthy Republic of Kurth, all the way across the Western Sea. They assure you, however, that they maintain total independence from the Republic. The banker they send to take your signature has delicate hands and sharp teeth. He watches as you put pen to paper, eyes glistening. You're making an excellent decision, Your Majesty. You shall pay us back with 25% interest in 1 year. Saddling the kingdom in debt isn't great optics, but you had no other choice. Now keep the money, my king. Do not spend. Gotcha. Ooh, my heir. Your marriage to Maurice has leaped from strength to strength over the past few months. Truly, you found your soulmate, and every day you count your blessings. 25%? They're robbing you blind! Just like we are totally not scheming behind your back, they are not working for the kingdom they are from. Elio, my king, why must you continue to get led along like a dog on a leash? Maybe I'm into it! It's high time you thought about an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. It went about as well as could be expected. You're still in power, aren't you? Still got the crown on your head? That's what matters. Make babies! Get pregnant! You've done well so far, but something's still missing. An heir. Pet play. Split among 2 other people. The old ball and chain, am I right, fellas? The patricians get just 2 defiance. Neither kingdom can rebel, your majesty. Oh? You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. Pretty sure I have a bastard child lying around somewhere. Yeah, I've been getting up to some frisky business with my concubine. The church won't be happy, but they're just as keen to avoid a civil war as we are. They'll legitimize the bastard without much fuss. I'll meet with the archbishop tomorrow. Let's go! Bastard son! Woo! Deep in the south, a grande paces back and forth along the balcony of their hillside villa. We can't rebel already, so keep your schemes to yourself. Good day. Pretty sure I have a bastard child lying around. You are a man whore, my liege. I have a concubine, okay? We win, right? No. I think the church is salivating at the idea of holy war, actually. Beans. I'm told that progress is slow. How could they be so blind, trusting in that fool of a king after everything he's done? The Grande's aim is to raise other regions' combined defiance to 8 or more. Oh, sorry. I'll be right back. This keeps happening. Okay. It's fine. I am back. We still have time. So far they have 5. We got our money thing shortly after this. We can do this. Alright, so you need to raise other regions' combined defiance to 8 or more, or ensure another region starts a rebellion. Alright, well, we're gonna tax you. Does lightning their taxes lower their defiance? Yep, schemes don't end, you just get a few more seasons to keep trying to pull it off. Okay, I think I could use a bribe right now. Well, yes, but there's no universe you pay off your loan bribing them. Tax the shit out of the counts and patricians, your grace. Loan. Loan require payback. If you give up money, you cannot pay back money. Ellie seems to have forgotten that he took a loan. You need not bribe us, sir. But do tax the shit out of the counts and partitions. You have a loan to pay? I have too much money, my king. What are you saying fuck me for? It's 20% interest? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get fucked over. Isn't that gonna put your guys' defiance up since I'm taxing 2 people? Grandes are 1 defiance off if you do that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yes, it's almost like you're listening to a grande. The loan, sire. I'm gonna go with that. Listening to the patricians did your wallet so much good, sire. We're gonna tax the shit out of the patricians, keep the grandes the same, and bribe the counts. Listening to the patricians did lead you to a loan. You are losing money doing this. You may tax us as well if you wish, sire, but tax everyone. Do not bribe the counts. Eh. The counts do not need this. I mean, it will lower their defiance, won't it? That seems like a fine middle ground. Oh, their defiance needs to go up and others need to go down. Is that it? Okay. 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 No, the defiance is irrelevant. Oh. Everyone else's defiance needs to be 8. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh. Yeah, tax all of them. Counts just want what? Sub 4, sub 5? Okay. They're behind everyone else, so I should do that. Okay, now you're doing what the Grandes want. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Icy Boomerang. Sorry, I am dumb. We're so behind. I think we should get bribed. What we want is better for the king's wishes. I don't know. We do have the king's best interest at heart, unlike someone. Alright. What is this? Jailbreak? Is Barn getting out of jail? Our stonks are so low. Even though we voted for your choices, my liege. We know what the king wants more than the king does, it seems. Your Holiness, do you remember Grande Barn is escaping? Oh, the fellow I threw in my dungeon. That's right, my uncle. You threw him in prison for falsely imprisoning a peasant. Well, he escaped. He cunningly concealed his escape tunnel behind a 6-foot-wide oil painting of cavorting nymphs. 7th, take us. Why was this villain allowed such a painting in his cell at all? Villain or not, Barnhouse was a Grande and was accommodated accordingly, at the Grande's request. Oh no, how tragic! Barn, run! How dare he flaunt the law? Is this Barn low-key telling Elio to get maidens or something? Let me hunt down this outlaw, your highness. I'll show these soft-hearted Grandes how a count keeps his prisoners. Hashire! Uramutsume! Okay, let's see. That'll work with defiance, raise trade, raise farming, lower authority. Yeah, we're gonna veto this one, I think. We do not want that to happen. And yeah. Go to vote. I'm getting this framed. Actually, I'm okay with that. Put a bounty on Barnhouse's head. I don't want our defiance to be so high. What was that? I think I just heard something. Oh shit, yep, I did hear something. What is going on? Oh, we're putting out a bounty. Alright. How much of the bounty do you want to put on Grande Barnhouse, Your Majesty? Remember, you only have to pay out if someone brings you his head. Oh, you're already joined, Danik. I'm afraid B might make our defiance too high. Well, I was told not to spend any of my gold. So maybe I should go with 10. Send Dog the bounty hunter after that traitorous barn. Bounty hunter and barn after they meet. 2,000 gold? Got it. I mean, 500? Yeah, it is a 50-50. It's not too much lost. I pressed the stream and don't see any information in the overlay, and oh, you are right here. Yeah, because I've seen you in the story, so 500 does seem like an alright middle ground. I was really disappointed when I found out Dog the bounty hunter wasn't a dog. What? We lost people? Huh? I don't think you lost people. I think the others just gained more people. Wait, you lost people? Yeah, I thought you guys always had 4. A good offer. Hopefully this will see some quick results. No, we didn't lose anyone. The counts just keep getting more. Your disappointment. No one comes forward to collect the bounty. Oh boy, you're getting lectured. Sorry if I'm unresponsive for a bit. It's all good. No worries. Somewhere out there, Grande Barnhouse remains at large, and the king's justice looks weaker than ever. Oh, didn't lose the money. Let's see. Oh, the crab trial. Crab rave! After months of delay, Lord Patrician Sundorf is finally due to stand trial for his crab-related market manipulation. You stand accused of perpetrating fraud and tricking hundreds into buying expensive crabs. How do you plead? Not the worst thing to happen. Oh well. Authority's easy to fix with that power-up anyway, so whatever. Kill him. Death. I'm guilty only of making money, so I broke a few laws along the way. Is that a crime? Yes! I would say breaking a few laws is a crime. I mean, objectively speaking, this didn't affect you, my lord. I gave you the scoop even. Yes, obviously. I pronounce you guilty as charged, and your fate will be decided by the king. Let's see. Raise our authority. Let's just pardon. I think we'll just pardon him. So I broke a few laws. This is the man you have whispering in your ears? Oh yes. Go ahead. Hang him. It affected the wallets of your subjects, my king, which directly hurts thine coffers. No. What kind of weak-ass king is this? I just do not want my defiance to go up anymore. So we're just not gonna work with that. The other regions, predictably, are outraged by your leniency. Lord Patrician Sundorf chuckles and throws you a wink as he is freed from his shackles. Well, I'd love if he was hung, but I'm fine with jail. Uh-oh. I have a mask on. What wink? Oh, it's Dedu again. Dedu but femme. That's the 5th peasant I've had to hang this week. Just like all the others, she was trying to steal our gold and give it to the poor. Puh. What do they need with gold anyway? Sire, my defiance! If it gets too high, the Grandes may automatically rebel without our vote. Sire, are you perhaps stupid? I may be. I don't wish to rebel. Something is amiss, Your Majesty. Someone has been stirring up discontent among the peasantry. I have reason to believe it is the patricians. Why did the patricians stir up trouble with the common folk? A peasant uprising is trouble if not de-escalated quickly. The patricians will capitalize on the instability to install Octavius as king. This event counters us? So we kill a few more? Put the fear of the ninth in them. You must understand, this is exactly what the patricians want. It will cause chaos. Should have imprisoned some dwarf. Your Majesty, you must get a grip on the common folk. If the kingdom is stable, discontent will not be able to spread as easily. This will give me time to root out the conspirators. The kingdom could certainly be doing better if things don't change soon. These protests will only get worse. Perhaps the council will aid you in this endeavor. Let's see. I'm gonna go with this. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing, chat? So have unforetold consequences on the trout population. Honestly, I don't see why there's any need for unity on this. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Alright. What did you do? Peasants are always unhappy about something. Let them riot. They're throwing. They're throwing for fun. It's just kind of funny. The counts are instigating? Guys. People. And so they do. Day and night, unrest breaks out in the capital. Hundreds of city watch are killed, all while the council sits on its collective backside. I love chaos. Alright, capital! Oh wait, that's not an event. I may be dumb. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing. It's all good. I have no idea what I'm doing either. County patricians working together as all things should be. The city watch are killed. Stability increases. What? It's cause I had a power up because a bunch of people voted for it. Back in the coast, Lord Patrician Leonix has met with his co-conspirators once again. Wine is being passed around in good measure. It seems spirits are high. I'm entirely sure if the other options would have made it high enough. It's 4 lower and we were at 3. Sire, the partitions are in the final phase of their scheme. Oh wait, no. If y'all voted A, it'd have been fine. I did kind of want A, but I saw a bunch of people were voting for the other choice. Honestly, I have you, my Ched son, because I hate him and plan to kill him. Other than the king, of course. Marvelous! I'm sure the king is already cowering in his palace. Who knew workers could be so useful? Now then, only one step remains. I have 2 proposals for the plan ahead. One way or another, we will push the citizens to turn violent. How can the patricians force the peasants of the kingdom to rise up against the king? Oh, y'all are voting. Vote A. It's not what Dwarf and them want. Vote A. Farming is super low already. No. Vote A. Vote A. This is a patrician vote. Elio, it's them voting. They're not participating. Diabolical. Well, you might even call it evil. No, it's for their own good when you think about it. Everyone will be better off with Octavius on the throne. Not the food! With this final push, we will ensure the king soon has more than just a few angry peasants on his hands. Yes, and once the fighting starts, I'll be right there, ready to step in and negotiate. See? Told you they were evil. And it's not free. I mean, it's not that bad. I've enabled them this entire time. How could they have advanced this scheme? My god, why does our claimant to the throne look like that? This your man's? At the final stage of their scheme, the patricians must lower all regions' combined farming to 11 or less. Oh, we gotta get that farming up. At least one region has entered the final stage of their scheme. If they pass it, they'll win the game. There are some exceptions. If 2 or more regions pass a final scheme stage, the winner will be decided at random. If stability, authority, or treasury hit 0 and a final scheme passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. If a rebellion ends with a rebellion win and a final scheme stage passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. The monarch can only win an ambition events, which will appear after you've acquired an heir. Sire, do not lower farming. Get that farming up. Sure, you're not trusting the people with 8 defiance. Not of our choice, we are falsely inflamed. I'd love to lower my own defiance, of course. We wish for nothing but the good of the kingdom. Okay, let's see. I'm not gonna take any of those. Y'all can't even start a rebellion. Fuck over the people not paying attention. Or the counts, because they're kind of far behind. Should totally go back to listening to the Grandes. Okay. Penitent. Grande. Your Majesty, I've received word about the fate of the escaped prisoner, Grande Barnhouse. Of course, my liege. Us patricians would never rebel. We're still getting picked on. Are supporting helping the counts. He fled back to the south and now wanders the desert, his Grande finery reduced to filthy rags. He preaches the word of the ninth and claims to be trying to atone for his sins. He's even gathered a small group of zealous followers. What should we do about this growing cult? Let's see. Ooh, yeah, we gotta go with farming. We gotta raise our farming. Okay? 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 Do not do A. Uh-oh. Grandes, vote B. Oh my. A is bad. Welp. Welp. It's an 80% chance. How bad could it be? Alright. Oh! Our stability went up! Yay! We still have time, Elio. Southern soldiers ride out into the desert, their banners gleaming gold, their voices raised in a battle hymn. Feel like you should have took the people can change votes edict. They fell upon the cult like wolves upon sheep. Grande Barnhouse orders his followers not to resist. Instead, they link arms and pray while swords flash and arrows fly. Oh. Wait, really? Okay, now you're dead. In the bloody aftermath, not a soul is left alive. Grande Barnhouse will be a thorn in your side no more. But the common folk whisper that Barnhouse was a truly reformed soul. Your harsh response was unwarranted. I don't know about that one, Chief. It's kind of funny that this whole thing started because hat funny, huh? Well, peasant uprising. A band of peasants has staged an uprising in the south, Your Holiness. Once again, our martyr. Peasant uprising? It sounds like it would lower farming. In the dead of night, they stormed the castle of my good friend Grande Paladin Archives. She and her family are currently languishing in her own dungeons. How are the peasants able to take the castle? They bribed some of the guards. They also seem to have brand new, well-forged weapons. Pikes and swords, mostly. I have no idea where they found the money. What caused the peasants to rebel? Oh, the usual complaints. The peasants accuse Grande Paladin Archives of being too strict in enforcing the Ninth God's decree. A doctrine. As if such a thing were possible. I say we didn't do this one. We would never give money to the poor. It wasn't us. What are the peasants' demands? They want Grande Paladin Archives to be stripped of her assets and her lands divided among the peasantry. In return, the rabble will free her and spare her life. Whoa, what did I do? See? Pretend to accept their demands, then kill them when they leave the castle? Veto B? A. Let's save Crystal. Alright, A or C? Which one will it be? Hey, that rhymes! I think a 60% chance is funny. Alright. Let's see. We're coming to save you. Alright. What happened? What happened? Did we win the coin toss? Your army lays siege. It lasts over a month. Disease runs rampant in the besiegers' camp, causing hundreds of soldiers to die or desert. But soldiers can be replaced. While the peasants are on their own, one afternoon, starvation finally forces the rabble to surrender. They are hanged the following dawn. Grande Paladin Archives and her family stagger out of the castle dungeons, starved half to death, but alive. Yay! The Grandes are pleased with the outcome, though there's still the matter of where these peasants got the money to bribe the guards. Alright. Successful rescue! The council session has ended for the day, so you're quite surprised when the icy boomerang corners you in a back passage of your castle just before dusk. The Grandes take care of their own. I owe you forever, Bun Bun. I am your humble servant. Thank you. Please do not rebel against me. Greetings, Your Grace. Apologies for surprising you like this, but I have an urgent matter that I thought you'd want to hear in private before I go to the council. Your spouse, the royal consort, how can I put this? They owe me a lot of money. Gambling debts, mainly. They borrowed quite a lot from me to recover some lost funds. But now it's time to collect, and they've been avoiding me. This raises their defiance if I do that. Wow, the Gamba addict owes money. Who would have guessed? I mean, is there? Watch out, the Grandes do want to rise defiance of others. That is true. So this was the debt that I had to look out for, right? So after I pay this, I'm free? Or is that another debt? Do I have 2 debts? Is this just an additional debt? No. What? I don't know. You have a debt and a loan. Okay, I can't help you with this. Don't forget your debt, sire. That's unfortunate, Your Grace. Still, I thank you for your time. He scurries away into the darkness of your corridors. During Council's next session, Count the Icy Boomerang levels the same accusations against Maurice, only this time in public. At this stage, you're powerless to step in. A council vote will determine Maurice's fate. Force the Treasury to pay for the Royal Consort's debts. Forgive Maurice's debt and force Count Icy Boomerang to absorb the losses. Force the other patricians to cover the Royal Consort's debts. Barn had a stroke in real time there for a second. That's bad. Alright. Anyone from the Count? I'm gonna smile down on the Count. What would you like me to vote for? But should the throne cover for the patrician's sins? Stage 3 probably for the Grandes. Nothing we can do about it. I say no. The throne shouldn't bail them out. Okay, counts. We got Danik, Icy Boomerang, Twy, Crimson, Flippy, Kamigala, Miho, and Common 112. What should we do? C is objectively the best option. B or C are fine by me. Okay. I kind of would not like to lose money. It does raise defiance, though. Oh, thank you for the raid, Noctil! Thank you so much! Hi, everyone coming in from the raid. Rat attack! Hello, hello! Everyone coming in. My name is Elio Lappy. I'm a bunny from outer space. I like playing JRPGs, RPG Maker horror games, and visual novels. Right now, we are playing King of the Castle, which is kind of similar to Cult of the Lamb, except it's you are a king and chat can join in and try to overthrow you. So if you would like to join, you do get randomly assigned a team. But if you would like to join, please put in !join and your pronoun. So he, she, they, etc. Oh, from outer space. That's pretty cool. I know, right? I got a nice little spaceship and everything. Rats, rats. We are the rats. Wishing you another birthday bash. I feel like counts just like stop getting events that would progress them. Yeah. But C, I guess, if I had to. Okay, we'll go with C. There's no need to panic. Defiance high or low is a good thing. Yeah, if Jackie says vote for C, I will vote for C. Right, it is time to vote. Yeah, that song is my follow sound. I love that song. It's so good. You don't vote for anything. Wait, don't I do like a thing where I influence the vote? With that, I go with the king's wishes. The king wills it. We will force the other patricians to cover the royal consort's debts. A fitting compromise, some would say, but the patricians are unhappy about covering for the royal consort. Maurice awkwardly avoids your gaze as the Icy Boomerang starts to count out his coin. God damn it, Maurice. You see, this is exactly why I only married you to improve our relations and why I have a concubine. This is why I go to the horror creature at night. Fuck off, Maurice. I am, after all, oh so loyal. You're the one that made you count as a vote, I think, but got rid of it. Oh! I gotta go now. Have a good stream. Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day, Noctile. I'm glad to see a win for the Counts. Yeah, the Counts have kind of been having it rough for a bit. Alright, let's end the season. Fellow Counts, how much do we need to lower Defiance to trigger event? It's 4 lower. Deep in the south, in the back garden of a sun-bleached villa, a number of grandees crowd around a figure, raising their arms in a toast. Yet again, us patricians are unjustly forced to pay for others. You got your 8. Here's to the future King Xavier and the golden age on the horizon. May the ninth god strike down the false king for his wickedness. Soon, the Inquisition will be complete, and the Archbishop will crown our claimant. But what should be done with the king? Oh, I'm sorry. I will be right back. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm back. Got we. You got 2 military? 'Tis okay. These things happen. 4 lower, huh? We can always just raise it, guys. There are many paths to glory. They want a theocracy law route. Oh no. Burn him at the stake? Show mercy in exchange for abdication. You wouldn't do that for me. Wouldn't do that to me, right? Okay, so objectively. Yeah, we've just been getting L's because gotcha rolls screwed the Counts over. I mean, objectively. Like fire, hellfire. No! No! No. Where's Paladin? Crystal, vote B! I saved you, Crystal! Yuvik! Vote B! I saved you! Come on. There we go. Yuvik, please! Please, Yuvik! Please, vote B, please! No, rabbits, dude, no, please! Please, Yuvik! Elliot, that's not very nice. You are burning me at the stake! Please, come on, guys! You're trying to influence the vote. You have no say in. I will die! You just win for free if you press B. Don't do that. I don't want to die! Yeah, B passes the partitions when I'm gonna die! No. A glorious way to usher in the new king, I say. The ninth god will surely be pleased. First, the current king's grip on the kingdom must be at an all-time low. We wouldn't want to face any backlash from our little fireworks show, would we? I tried, Bun. Thank you. For the final stage of their scheme, the Grandes must lower stability to 2 or less. To be fair, you die in any event of any of us winning if that makes you feel better. No! We're so loyal. Totally not lying. Actually lying a lot. I mean, you die if the partitions win too. Are we getting card redeems? Because someone redeemed it? Let's see. The conspiracy. Is Maurice pregnant? Your Majesty, we discovered another shipment of weapons and money on its way to a different group of would-be revolutionaries in the south. The patricians are funding rebellious peasants on our lands. Lies and slander, Your August Majesty. This wouldn't have happened if you swayed favor for the counts. I mean, you still die, but you get stabbed by a doppelganger, and at least that's the choice you want. Yeah! It would have been sexy if I got stabbed by my clone. We found a receipt proving that the weapons shipment was coming from the coast. Who else could be behind this? Order the patricians to pay a fine to the Grandes. Let's see. We're gonna go with that. Who would buy weapons? We literally don't have an army. Order the patricians to pay a fine to the Grandes. Arrest a few prominent patricians and interrogate them. Fund a massive far-reaching investigation, or we can't prove anything. Let the matter lie. Oh, no. B sounds good. We should majority vote B. Yeah, go ahead. Vote B. Vote B. Alright. Arrest a few prominent patricians and interrogate them. You send the watch to arrest the highest-ranking patricians in the kingdom. They're subjected to grueling interrogations, hoping to discover if they were involved in funding angry southern peasants. No, it lowers authority. I love a majority vote that increases stability. Arrest the ones that voted for that. This is an outrage. I can call upon 16 other patricians who will attest to my good character. Conspiracy against the Grandes? Why would we even bother? They're far beneath our concern. Every single one maintains their innocence. In the end, you have to release them without charge. The Grandes are unsatisfied, and the patricians are absolutely furious, calling you a tyrant. Welp. My heir? Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council, holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to... Wait, The council hall is filled with nervous silence. Sniff, sniff, I smell civil war. Oh, I see. It doesn't really matter. Let's have non-binary. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. It's easy to lower stability. It just chooses your kid's gender. Gotcha. Oh, Faith is now heathen, Faith is now agnostic, Faith is now fervent. One child doesn't ruin everything forever. Your Serene Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on legitimizing your child. What is their name? Eliolapi II. Excellent, Your August Majesty. I'm sure little Eliolapi II will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Tell that to my parents after their firstborn. Are you their firstborn? Alright, that is it for this. Oh wait, no. There's this. Your Majesty, excellent news from beyond the sky. As your grace knows, I'm an amateur astronomer. Ooh, an astronomer? I've seen that a solar eclipse is on its way, visible from the east. We must encourage the kingdom to gather beneath the dark sun and experience this once-in-a-lifetime event. We lower these fuckers' defiance. By the 9th, nay, an eclipse is warning from the 9th god, a sign that the kingdom has fallen to shadow. All the nobles start talking at once. Some are excited, some horrified, but all are very loud. Yeah, let's give the counts a OW. I'm thinking you guys rebel if they let this happen. Let's raise it. I love war. I don't want to rebel. I'm gonna veto this. So either way, I either get trade or farming. Sire, if we rebel, our military is better than yours. Time for me to step away. Have some World of Darkness TTRPG to do. Have fun though, and I look forward to coming back in the future. Yeah! Have a good time with your game, Captain Olmec. I see a single green name on C. I'm going to kill you. Why B? C gets farming higher. Alright, encourage visitors to the east to witness the event. Either way, we rebel. How about you focus on your rebellion? By the 9th, you shouldn't be encouraging this nonsense. As word gets out about the impending solar event, visitors from across the kingdom drift over to the east. Oh boy. Wait, you guys can't even vote to rebel. Alright, we got a library, a thieves guild, observatory, a prison, a deer park, or a fortress. Let's see, we should get... I think a library would be good. Get the people educated, unlike me. I could use library as well. Do not allow E to get voted. Yeah, let's get a library. Okay, we got it. We gotta kick out E if you want. You should vote for library. Why did it only do 400? Are you out of money? Let's see, A and E. Wait, I refreshed. Am I gone? No, you're still here. Okay, well, at least we got a library. That's what we want. Oh boy. Your Serene Highness, while scouting the east for a prime eclipse viewing spot, my servants discovered a portal. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just like observatories. Real. I do like observatories. Yeah, I do think we should rebel. I think it's about time we switch games anyway. Look at how quickly they fold. It's a shimmering shadow hanging in the air, about the size of a door. We threw a rock in and returned as a slab of polished obsidian. How exciting! Need one more grande. Naturally, I sent one of my servants through next. They saw a red wasteland beneath the sky whose color defied description. I recall a tale from my childhood of such a land, where fairy beings gave vast riches to those brave enough to visit. You're gonna get stomped, lads, unless you want to ally. Riches, you say? This portal is on my land, so I have the right to any riches it may contain. Brother just went to the nether. Our military is still better than the kingdom's, I think. But I discovered it. Well, my servants did. Great treasure lies beyond, I'm sure of it. Weird shit is always happening in the East. I love the East. You know, the counts may not have done good this run, but they're my favorite. You should be allowed to explore the portal when the eclipse comes. Count Common 112 owns the land, so they own the portal. Lord of Evil discovered it. I don't care. I'm gonna die anyway. Let me just test real quick. Too busy being the country's equivalent of being Gothic City. Alright, let's vote A. Or B. Alright. Common 112 owns the land, so they own the portal. The counts are delighted and start making preparations immediately. The kingdom awaits to hear what riches or horrors are within. Meanwhile, complaints from the patricians grow as the eclipse draws nearer. Oh boy. Rebels next season, if defiance is above authority and stability. So we are the loyalist lads. Long live the ruler! The start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the architect of a new golden age. You've succeeded on that front. The kingdom has never been more prosperous. Well done, Your Majesty. Oh? But to shut down your noble scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. Have you heard that the Scepter of Sages? It's an ancient lost artifact forged by Queen Alma of the Wise. There's a legend that any king who recovers it will rule over a golden age. My advice, on the other hand, would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies, defeat their schemes with schemes of our own. But the Chancellor has other ideas. They lowered our farming. Go with stability. Let's do stability. A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll begin recruiting spies. We'll send them across the kingdom in the guise of traveling bards. But this will require a fine touch. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's stability and overall trade as much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion among the nobles. Allie, if you lower farming, I will smite you myself. Alright, time for debt collection. In Minecraft. Oh, only in Minecraft? Greetings, Your Majesty. I'm here on behalf of Salvant and Gaul to collect what we are owed. Delightful to see you. You owe us a grand total of 3,750 gold. Here you go, sir. Here you go. Alright. Get you off of my back. Elio may have a chance to get his victory condition. You said you had a surprise for me? Oh, they're getting my clone! Indeed, and here it is, behold! Okay, here's how the counts could still win. Your Grace? What are you doing here at such an hour? I'm sorry, I hope you didn't overhear any... Aha, quit babbling, you blowhard. This isn't the king. It's a peasant who's the king's spitting image. Blood and stars, and just in time. The Spy Master trusts us, and we can move on to the next phase. Kidnapping the king and putting this fool in his place. I would rather you stab me, please. How do we manage that? We need the kingdom in utter chaos, bad enough that the king's abduction can slip past unnoticed. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Alright, let's see. Tax the shit. Air cooked, boys. It is not gonna happen. Thanks for the update, though. Nice to see you guys. Yup. They're working hard, okay? They're working hard. Alright, let's go tax the rich. Yeah, at least I get some cash. 2 parties interested in lowering stability. It can happen. Let's see, the printing press. Your Majesty, a blacksmith in the south has come up with some sort of printing contraption. Instead of relying on the painstaking effort of scribes, it produces 100 copies of a text an hour. How remarkable! Yes, Your Majesty. Isn't technology wonderful? Don't you see how dangerous this is? Books should stay in churches and universities, or else commoners will start getting ideas. Jackie. Let's see. I think I am going to veto that. Okay, we're gonna go with this. Bun Bun, how could you? If I can't read, no one else can. Reading is fundamental. Alright, what we voting for, chat? Someone never got free personal pizzas from Pizza Hut as a kid. Real close. Fuck them peasants. By the 9th, this is uncalled for. This technology could change the world. Verily, that's what we're afraid of. Blacksmith who first invented this infernal machine is hauled before the council in irons. Get rayed, idiots. The prototypes will be smashed to bits. Your blueprints will be burned to ash, and you'll never speak of this so-called printing press again. Do you understand? Yes, my lord. The blacksmith's invention is soon destroyed and forgotten. Scribes across the kingdom can practice their calligraphy in peace. After the dust settles, though, you hear that a few stray blueprints survived. Apparently, Grande Thadworth hid them and sold them overseas for a fortune. Well, at least Thadworth made some money, I guess. All goes according to plan, Your Majesty. Let me show you. Your spy master takes you through a secret passage in your own private office. You emerge into a hidden chamber where a number of hooded figures are waiting. These are my agents. They can blend into a crowd as effortlessly as they can slip a knife between a traitor's ribs. How can we be sure of their loyalty? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. This better not be us. Think Elio wins from here? Been very careful on my selection. You can rely on these agents. Soon they will infiltrate the courts of all the nobles on your council, disguised as traveling bards. One of the spies tosses aside her cloak, revealing a lute and the colorful costume of a troubadour. With charm and flattery, they'll worm their way into your nobles' hearts and minds. Then we will have a spy network the lights of which the world has never seen. I hope to make even the Gaunt of Tavalin look like rank amateurs. This should put a stop to their foolish schemes. Yeah, this game is a lot longer than I thought it would be. You will keep the kingdom stable for the rest of your reign. A little blackmail is a small price to pay. A week passes before you hear more news. Your spy master arrives in your office with a tiny scroll, small as a cherry stem, clutched between two fingertips. This is a message from one of our agents in the field, Your Majesty. I sent her to Grande Noctile's manor, disguised as a caroler, armed with a lute and a book of hymns. Ooh, wonderful news! Don't get too excited. This is only the first step. Let's see what she has to say. Wait to hear the success of your fledgling spy. Come on! Yay! The spy master studies the scroll for a moment, and a smile creeps across her face. She holds it over a candle flame and it vanishes in a puff of cinders. Ooh, Kamada joined. What team are you on? Let me see. Kamada is in the Patricians. Why were they in a field? Would have been a great option. She's been welcomed into Grande Noctile's court with open arms and is already flattering them with fawning songs. Let's hope our other spies are just as successful. Over the next few weeks, you receive back word from more and more of your agents. Almost all of them have successfully wormed their way into your nobles' courts. Now, we must hope that they can maintain their cover. Wait and see. Yay! We won! Woohoo! Good news, Your Majesty. Our spies have uncovered some of your nobles' darkest secrets. Did you know Grande Noctile has an irrational fear of lemons? You do now. Interesting. We even have a few illicit romances between the nobles and our generally attractive bards. The blackmail writes itself. This has gone better than I expected. You do enjoy the services of an excellent spy master. Lemon. Lemon? Lemon. We can't get complacent. We must see if our other spies are equally successful. Over the next few weeks, your spies send back more and more positive reports, saying you've established a spy network throughout the entire kingdom. It's with a sense of smugness that you call your next council session. As the nobles file in, you realize you know all their secrets, their weaknesses, everything. Hey, now you can burn someone's house down with lemons! Lemon. Listen, Your Serene Highness, I was thinking that taxes have been awfully high lately. Why don't we hold a vote on reducing them? Dang, I joined at Game's End. Yeah, hi there, Anime Angles. You know what? If it were any other patrician, I would have said fuck you, but Kamada's asking, so we'll hold a vote. But as the nobles walk up to the ballot box, your spy master swoops in and takes them aside. She whispers in their ear, one by one. You watch their expressions turn to horror. By the 9th. How did you know that? Only my mother knows that. And it can stay that way. Just vote the way we tell you to vote. Cave Johnson's speech is the part of Portal 2. I destroyed the evidence. You can't prove anything. You'd be surprised what I can prove. I know exactly where to dig. If you vote the way I tell you, maybe I'll misplace my shovel. Hey, care for some lemonade? Oh, leave me alone! I'll do whatever you say! Lemon? Sure enough, when the votes come back, it's unanimous. All the nobles, for perhaps the first time, have voted exactly how you wanted them to. I could get used to this. When you leave the council hall, the nobles are quiet. They know a new era has begun. An era of cooperation. Or else. Your spouts meet you back at the chambers, your heir Eliolapi II in their arms. Congrats on the Mpreg. Noctil really folded at the mere mention of lemonade. Sometimes the shared ambition pays off, other times it don't. Marvelous. I'm not sure what just happened, but I've never seen the nobles look so scared. Yay! Blackmailed into unending loyalty! I mean, I'm so cute! I'm sure you don't mind. I may be a tyrant, but I'm cute. We should start teaching little Eliolapi II how to follow in my footsteps. You know what? Everyone who ever crossed me will pay. That's the T. Us. Everyone who ever crossed us, Eliolapi. My loyalty was always yours, Bun Bun. Yes, you know what? While we're here, let us go down the rolls. Well, let's see who will be saved in my reign among us. So, you know, Icy Boomerang hasn't done anything too bad, so like no boons, but also no banes. Danik has also done nothing bad, so we're you know what, we're gonna slip him we'll slip him a nice little painting as our way of saying thanks. And then Twy, you know, he lost in a match. I think I should give him a pittance. We can set him up for a date, I think. I may have been conspiring your downfall. There was a downfall that you would have been down for. Exactly. Flippy Gaming, well, I mean... What should we give Flippy Gaming? Flippy Gaming hasn't been too bad. We'll give Flippy Gaming a Happy Tree Friends DVD. Kamigala has been nothing but good. We'll give Kami like an unlimited supply of one beverage of their choosing for the rest of their life. Miho Mizure, I mean, Miho Mizure is essentially, you know, like my father-in-law, so Miho is gonna get a special mansion in whatever place they would like to be. They'll also get a fine amount of jewelry and lots of bitches as thanks. Common, nothing too much, so you're good. And Jackie, my favorite count. Jackie is my favorite count. You'll get however many mangas that you want, however many games that you want. You have been nothing but good to me. And you know what? I will help you with getting a clone for yourself for not bad reasons, unless you want it to. I'll help fund your research since you weren't able to complete it. Yeah, all the female dogs. Let's see. Sadworth hasn't done anything good, hasn't done anything bad, so they will be spared. Noctil also hasn't done anything too bad, and Noctil also raided me earlier, so I think Noctil should get a nice little amount of money as thanks, I believe. Paladin has been nothing but good for me. Paladin voted when I wanted Paladin to vote in the way that I want. So Paladin will be showered in love and adoration. We will be making songs about Crystal. We'll be playing it all across the kingdom, singing her praises. Yeah, Paladin is amazing, yes. And we will help with your archives getting strengthened. We will, fund your archives. I want to remind you, Yuvik has also been great, fantastic. I mean, Yuvik has voted against me a little bit, so we're gonna slap you a little bit, but nothing too bad. Rosemary, though, you have been conspiring. You have been conspiring. You shall be shunned. You shall be shunned and summarily executed, as well as Barn. You will be publicly executed. We will throw tomatoes at your face and piss on your grave, and we'll also take your second. We will take your nephew? I think they were your nephew. And they will also be executed. They will be executed before you, so that you can see the fear of the true God, me. I am the true God. You've been worshipping a false idol. And Kamada is my favorite patrician. Kamada has done nothing ever wrong. Kamada will be upgraded to becoming my royal knight, my right hand. And then, I don't know anything that Meteorite has done, so we will just have a nice little clap for you. Sondorf? Elio, how is my nephew gonna be executed before me if I am the one you killed in the desert? Are you perhaps stupid? We are reviving you. We're getting the counts together, and we're reviving you just so we can execute you. Imagine conspiring against a space bunny. Yeah, foolish. Foolish, foolish. Very foolish. You know what? I could kill you, but I will instead shun you, make you live in a town filled exclusively with nothing but elves. And you cannot say anything about that. You have to live with that. You have to live with the elves. And I think that is a fate worse than death. Leonix, we will be making fighting games, but we will be deconfirming all of the fighting games that you like. And if someone in our kingdom does like a fighting game that you like, we will make it, but it will not be shared with you. Deconfirmed. No! And then we got Captain Olmec. Captain Olmec has conspired a bit. Conspired a little bit. Just fucking kill me at this point, right? It's a fate worse than death, I think. You have conspired a little bit, but you haven't been too bad. You haven't been too bad. We're just gonna wave a little finger at you and tell you to do better. Follow me. And got Grand Magus Bunny. You're a bunny, so you know what? All is forgiven. All is forgiven. An endless supply of lettuce aimed right towards your house. And then Dorda I don't know what Dorda has been doing. So we'll just give you a free Netflix subscription. And there we go. Long live the king. That night, you sleep an untroubled sleep for the first time since you first sat on the throne. Maybe, just maybe, I'll get Capcom vs. SNK 3 now. No matter their grievances, the nobles will never again dare to defy you. So you simply need to mention offhandedly that you know what they did last winter, or that you know where they sleep at night. I hope the spy master kills you. Yahoo! All that remained of the Count's attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner, deep under the castle, clad in an iron mask and shrouded in rumor. The Grandes continued to throw accusations of witchcraft and heresy at their enemies. Everyone gradually learned to ignore them. Also, thank you for the follow! Namar still 12. Don't lose your head. Dies. What? The Grandes continued to throw accusations. Oh wait, I already saw that. Unable to convince the peasants to act in time, the patrician scheme fizzled into irrelevancy. Perhaps next time they take matters into their own hands, instead of hinging their plans on the whims of common folk. King Eliolapi ruled from the shadows, getting his way in the council with blackmail and threats. The nobles are terrified, but the peasants considered it a golden age. After 15 years of unquestioned rule, King Eliolapi died peacefully in bed, and the nobles let out a collective sigh of relief. Dang, Elio, keeping your doppelganger in prison kinda hot, kinda kinky. I know where you sleep at night. So do I? LMAO, this king thinks he's intimidating. Guards, throw tomatoes at him. Yay! We did it! Woohoo! I won! Honestly, I thought I wasn't gonna win. I did do some sneaky stuff, like clicking to increase my thing without saying anything and hoping no one would pick up on it, and then getting the stability increase. So I'm glad that that plan worked out for me. And also like listening to people at certain points to maybe make them back off on me. I think it worked. I think it worked. I'm glad you had fun with this game, Namarko. GG, thank you. So many stories. I love this game. Ooh. My name is Namarko. I'm French. I learned this game on English Stream. Oh, nice to have you here. Damn, we spent 2 years and 9 months playing this game. Noticed it immediately, but I had no issues with it. Elliot, what are you talking about? It was obvious. Well, it still helped me win. So that's that. Anyway, so that was it for Random Game Days game. So we will be switching over to Avalon Code in a moment. I'm gonna go on a BRB to go check on my uncle again, get some food, and I will see you guys in a little bit.